say his name and he appears. Am I good? Am I good? Am I good? Am I good now? No bad stuff? Am I Joe Henry? Hey Leo, am I good now? Oh my god, I don't care about you. Okay, dude, am I actually good or no? Is it better now? Dude, then what the fuck's going on with my... Dude, my computer... Dude, I think I need a new computer. I think I need a new computer. Oh yeah, dude. I just saw something stupid right here. Where's it at? Nah. Dude, you want to play double XP? They're giving you double XP like right now on on Black Ops 7. It's like nobody's playing it. Oh, come on, buy our game. We're giving you double XP right now. Come on, it's double XP right now. You got to buy our game. You have to come in. Come on, Leo. You gotta help him buy the game. Double XP. It's double XP weekend right now. Double XP weekend. No, not BattleNet. I actually want to see how bad the campaign is. I saw everybody talking. Everybody was saying horrible. Dude, like I heard the campaign was so bad, but I mean, like I heard it's so bad. Let's see. Oh my god, everything keeps popping up. Okay. I don't trust IGN, but let's see what IGN gives it.
Team saying Tango's marked. Smoke out.
What? Yay.
Bucking the usual trend of breaks between numbered sequels, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is following just 12 months on from Black Ops 6. And you'd perhaps assume that meant only small tweaks to what...
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to close Discord. Discord, you're being stupid.
Was one of the series' high points last year. But
wait,
the teams
actually...
at Raven and Treyarch evidently don't see it that way, and have instead built one of the most unconventional COD campaigns to date.
So they actually go on with Modern Warfare 3.
Like a COD single player mode. It's more like a multiplayer
they
experiment
went with Modern Warfare
into a
3,
campaign
dude.
shell, playing best when you're accompanied by squad mates, echoing
no, remember, it's David.
the now defunct DMZ at times.
Because remember, it's David Mason.
It culminates in a brand new endgame portion that stitches together aspects of COD's past open world.
That is not campaign.
In an attempt to become something
that is
new.
not.
In reality, that post-credits content is a repetitive shooting gallery that adds little to the excitement that leads up to it. I recently criticised Battlefield 6's single player for playing it safe and not taking any risks. And to Black Ops 7's credit, the same can't be said here.
Okay, that's how was that campaign?
Not many of its big swings hit, resulting in one of Call of Duty's most intriguing
and
yet
advanced.
flawed
What they call it? Advanced UAV. Review on PS5 Pro and PC. No, dude, this looks like the game mode. You mean survival?
Much of Black Ops 7's intrigue
or what? Or Spec Ops?
Fundamental design choice.
Because if you're talking about Spec Ops, then not really.
The Duty campaign is
what
fully playable in 4-player co-op, and it really does.
Did you forget about World at War? World at War, you can play that.
Method of play. This comes with both positives and negatives.
Why does it feel like
with friends
Modern Warfare?
Fun, with fighting big bosses that have multiple weak points to fire upon simultaneously, or stealthily working through an enemy area tactically, both coming with a good deal of satisfaction.
Hijacked? Is this hijacked?
But it also detrimentally affects the solo experience.
Dude, this is the campaign.
Companions fill in for you if
this is supposed to be the campaign.
Or kicking you for inactivity if you're idle for too long, to not even being able to pause due to its online-only nature. Its open areas and
why is campaign? You can't pause
group experience
this
as well,
can't be
and
the
can end up just a little lonely when zipping around by yourself. To an extent, it feels like Activision is finally admitting that most people come to its hallmark shooter for multiplayer fun, rather Other than the single player,
a lot of people
modes,
come for the
series
single
was
player too,
founded
you
on.
know.
There are also no difficulty options this time around, meaning that in theory it
Oh,
should
no,
scale
oh, no,
the
you
threat
could-
depending on how many players are in your squad. In my experience though, the number of enemies in a level remains the same, leaving me feeling overwhelmed by foes even in its earliest levels.
What the
By
hell?
comparison, playing in a full squad makes these encounters a breeze, with not enough
Dude,
targets
this
to go
game
around sometimes.
can't be
In
real.
fact,
Like,
enemy numbers are uneven across the campaign as a whole, sometimes swarming you with dozens of
remember,
rabid
this is
rushers,
campaign.
but at others presenting you with a couple of soldiers wandering through a door when you're expecting an onslaught. It's admittedly
Exactly,
a difficult
multiplayer
balance
no
to get
fun.
right, but one that has not been
Dude, but why are they
achieved
playing
here.
it like
As for the
Warzone
structure of
type
the
of thing?
campaign, Black Ops 7's story is delivered at breakneck speed, taking me just about 5 hours to reach the end game. Its 11 missions threw me through one exotic location to the next, from one time period to another, and
What?
deep into nightmare realms full of otherworldly horrors and delights.
Suffering only brought us closer together.
Fuck you.
that is not Menendez.
The year is 2035, and new threats are here to instigate a global collapse once again. The re-emergence of Black Ops 2 villain Raul Menendez thrusts the playable unit Spectre 1 into action and soon has them facing off against
What
an
the-
evil tech company called the Guild. What follows is a set of missions that throws you in and out of reality thanks to a fear toxin being weaponized by the Guild, led by Kiernan Shipka's Emma Kagan, who is trading in Mad Men for Mad Mechs here.
Initiate testing sequence.
Initiate testing sequence.
A combination of cliched evil sci-fi tech corp and Batman
Dude, this
Arkham
ca-
Scarecrow's antics leads each level to interesting places from a visual perspective, as long-buried memories of our protagonists are dredged up and morph into horror-filled mazes. I do wish there was a little more in terms of mission variety.
That
when it
Raul
comes to
Menendez was kinda
actual
bad.
level
That
and
Raul
objective
Menendez was
design,
pretty
though,
horrible.
with corridor shooting taking the lead in most of these excursions. If last year's Black Ops 6
The
leaned more into
XM8 one?
grounded espionage and subterfuge, 7 is a much louder proposition, choosing to demolish the lobby of a complex to gain access
What
to
the
it, rather than
fuck?
sweet-talking the security guard standing in front of it. As a result, there is no shortage of big moments justifying its blockbuster label. Dodging giant falling machetes
Nah.
like you stumbled into a Looney Tunes cartoon is a one-off joy, as
That's
is
so
taking control of a
stupid.
lavish luxury boat and ramming it into the side of a building.
You're just
Moments
playing
like this
hijack,
feel
though.
pinched right out of Christopher Nolan's back pocket and sit perfectly in the Call of Duty mold.
How is that? What? I feel like this would be more like a Michael
And
Bay
that's just
type
the
of
opening
thing.
of one of the standout missions, which takes place in Tokyo and has you dipping into its subway systems and leaping across rooftops. There's a great
I was
sense
gonna say,
of
that's not
forward
Tokyo,
momentum
that
to
looks
levels
more like a
this,
different
and I'm
game.
a massive fan of them. I just wish the campaign were more like this Japanese chapter, as I'm not so keen on the ones taking place in the more open zone areas of the fictional city-state of Avalon, which struggle to bottle the same exciting energy. These typically have you moving across wider patches of its map in order to chase the next cluster of enemies to take down,
Dude.
and essentially serve as tutorials for its endgame. In fact, much of the time, it doesn't really feel like
Why
a
are they
Call of
all-
Duty
why are they all
campaign at
spongy, though?
Yes, it has the militaristic hallmarks,
Why are
but
they
borrows just
spongy?
as much from horde shooters like Left 4 Dead and its own in-house zombie modes. It makes for an uneven set of missions, some of which really don't work for me, but with others that do manage to hit the spot
Wait, you
when
can
they capture
move?
some of the
You have
COD
upgrades?
cinematic legacy. As you might expect,
What the
the gunplay
fuck?
is snappy and satisfying, with SMGs delightfully ripping through armoured enemies, and sniper rifles really coming into their own and popping out bits of brain in some of the campaign's open areas.
What?
The firearms are supported by a fantastic selection of skills and gadgets too, with kill streaks making their way into single player, such as the joyously destructive War Machine, allowing for quick mob cleanups.
Dude, this does feel a lot like Warzone campaign.
I'll
Dude, that's why
admit,
you gotta
I
play
was initially
Warzone.
skeptical of the near future setting and Call of Duty's return to tinkering with near future tech when it comes to movement. But on the whole,
Want the
the
razor?
experiment is largely a success. Wall jumping can be a little clunky, but the kinetic super jump is very fun to use as a quick flanking tool, as is my favourite of the bunch, the grapple hook. Swinging
Yeah,
up to roofs to find a
grapple
better
hook, though.
vantage point before swooping down on a wingsuit to get back up close opens up each level's architecture in interesting ways. It may never reach that Titanfall 2 gold standard when it comes to FPS mobility, but there
Or
are
the
flashes
old,
of it
or
here,
the real
which
Call of
is
Duty
very
campaign
well.
standards.
This desire to experiment
Oh
also
no, dude,
carries into
Titanfall
its
2 is the
approach to
best
boss
movement
design,
of all
which
time.
is by no means revolutionary when it
But
comes to
this-
FPS campaigns, but a relatively new thing
this
for
can't-
Call of Duty.
no.
I appreciate the efforts made in order to make each have
Dude,
its
you
own
know,
gimmick,
they can make a
even if
very
they
good
all
campaign.
ultimately come down to draining an oversized health bar while dodging projectiles.
The
In fact,
nightmare.
enemy variety is quite
Leo,
impressive
oh
this
no,
time around,
that's
with
the
human,
nightmare.
mechanical, and hallucinatory foes offering different threats that challenge you at all distances. Guild forces include a robot army, as well as traditional militia types such as the machine gun wielding raiders, colossal armor plated titans,
How
and
much
other
ammo is
NFL
that
team
taking?
adjacent units. Yes, most can be handled with some well aimed assault rifle fire to the head, but there are more effective ways to deal with them if you choose to explore your arsenal.
You got your freaking
After the main story's
nightmare.
credits have rolled, you're offered a chance to experience its epilogue, which takes place in the open region of Avalon that's teased throughout. If you played Call of Duty's DMZ mode, then you'll have a rough idea of what to expect.
Wait,
here.
so it's just
an
DMZ?
extraction shooter, except it's not. You and up to 3 friends can team up and drop into this battle
Wait, so the game
royale
is just a
sized map
DMZ
and
mode?
complete the activities that litter it with eye-soaring regularity. On every street corner are guild checkpoints or zombie-infested buildings to clear out as you
that's
progress through its
so-
difficulty-tiered regions in order
I
to
thought it was
reach
just
its final
survival.
boss, located at the epicenter of the island's toxic smog. The catch? If your squad goes down, you lose all of your progress. That progress is mainly tied to your combat rating, a number that goes up the more killing and map icon clearing you do, and it's
I
therefore
stuff
up
for,
to you
the
to know
calling
when to
cards?
call it quits on a certain run and
For Black
extract
Ops
from the
7?
map within a time limit. In theory, I like this idea and think there are the bones of an exciting mode here, something that could capture the magic of the likes
I
of
think
Helldivers
this-
2
they
has
do think
done
this
in
is open
recent
world.
times.
Dude, this-
but as is, it unfortunately
isn't open
gets
world,
a little
dude.
tired
This-
a little
this
too
isn't
soon.
open world,
Objectives are
dude.
almost all exclusively go to this place and clear out the enemies here, which I understand is part
I
of the
could see what Black
fundamentals
Ops
when
7
it comes
was
to
like-
shooters, but I would have appreciated a little more variety.
think about it,
in
we got
something
lucky with the
that
Black
mirrored
Ops
minor
6 campaign.
puzzle-solving sections of the main campaign, or at least clever uses of the
Dude, we got
gadgetry
lucky with
it
the Black Ops 6
introduces.
campaign,
All
if you think about
semblance
it.
of interesting level or mission design is traded in upon entry here for a few hours of relatively mindless shooting in order to watch the numbers tick up. In some ways, it sits somewhere between the campaign missions and zombies in its design, but frustratingly borrows the least interesting
what the
aspects of
heck?
both, neglecting the mission structure and mystery solving that each mode thrives on. It results in a reasonably enjoyable,
Well, that's good, Leo.
but
Good-
not
good thing you have a
essential
mod menu
second-serving
on
to the
Black Ops.
campaign. And don't worry,
You're not-
if
you're
the
not an
endgame
asshole about
doesn't
it, though,
sound
right?
like your cup of tea, or even sounds a little daunting, the ferocity of its bullet sponge hordes can get overwhelming in its latter stages, especially when heading in solo. The story does wrap up satisfyingly enough beforehand for it to not feel like you're missing out on an ending completely.
Well, no need to rush things. I've got nowhere else to be. And you've got nowhere left to run.
What the fuck?
Where's the sniper?
You took out the sniper!
Oh shit, lost visual.
It's a
You
story
shot the-
nowhere
wait.
near as accomplished as last year's efforts, though. Effectively, a direct sequel to Black Ops 2
Hey, Moon
that
Crystal.
also ties into the
Hello,
events
Moon
of Black
Crystal.
Ops
How's it going?
6. Presumed knowledge
Hope
and
you
the
have a good
speed
day.
at which its setup is told can be a little disorientating.
I'm looking at the Black Ops 7
especially
campaign.
if you
This
aren't
this
familiar
doesn't
with its
look good.
2012 predecessor. The themes are personal this time around, with
Oh, that's
David
good, Leo.
Mason placed centre stage as he battles with his past, namely the loss of his father Alex. There are some fun
Woods, I
revelations
can't
along the
help
way,
you.
as well as treats for long-term fans of the Black Ops series. But as someone who
What?
has personally never held those characters in as high regard as their Modern Warfare counterparts, the
No, the
pulling
Black
of
no, the Black
heartstrings
Ops
doesn't
campaigns are
quite
pretty
work for me.
good.
That being said, if you are someone who has always preferred the adventures of Woods, Mason, Adler and co, I'm sure you'll have a great time here. It does mean though that this revisiting of the past
Ew,
combined with
the
a thick layer of
Menendez,
exposition can make the early
ew.
hours of the story relatively impenetrable.
Too bad the
for
voice actor
newcomers.
too bad the actor passed
I'd
away.
bear that in mind if you're coming in fresh.
Stop looking backwards, David. What matters is what you do.
Wait, isn't David supposed to be old? Dude, if they revive Woods, oh no. Wait, how old is he's supposed to be here though?
Call of Duty Black Ops 7's campaign is a wild one thanks to the scope of its ambition. Not every roll of the dice pays off, but there's enough enjoyment to be found across its 11 missions to not feel like a dud, at least when played in its desired co-op fashion. Beyond that, its endgame has the seed
you
of a
have
good
anything
idea
to
that
react
could
to,
be
Moon
nurtured
Crystal,
with
you could
future
do it.
efforts, but it comes across as a
I'm
little
the
repetitive
fucking
and
onion,
supplementary
Mason.
to the story Black Ops 7 is trying to tell. With satisfying gunplay and
Do you
very
have
fun
anything
movement
good?
abilities providing solid foundations, there's a reasonable mix of styles on show here, even if it doesn't fire on all cylinders 100% of the time. Despite being a step down from last year's exhilarating Black Ops 6 campaign, it's certainly...
Oh yeah, dude, let me show you the AI stuff. Hold on. Dude, look at this. With Activision confirmed, Black Ops 7 uses AI art. What? You've been blocked by network. Why? Where is it at? Where is it at? Oh yeah, dude, look at this. Like, dude, tell me, does this not look like AI? Like AI, dude. They used AI right here. Look at this AI stuff. There should be another one. Dude, they can't believe they use AI right here. Look at this AI art from Activision. I mean, makes sense, it's Activision. What you send me? Oh, that's gonna laugh my ass off. Dude, it's like, dude. That tells you, like, oh god. And remember, the game is expensive as hell. Oh god. Ah, dude, this is just sad. Dude, that's just sad. It's like, look what Call of Duty happened. Ooh. Oh, why are you screaming? Mateo's pad, Mateo. Cousin's iPad, cousin.
6.5 hours later.
Oof. Okay, they're back. Why? Oh my god, just shut up! Yeah, stop raging! That's right, beat up Mateo! Lose more health! Oof! Ah, the water bottles! Dude, why are you raging?
2,000 years later.
You just suck! Whoa! Dude, if he breaks my iPad, I'm gonna get so mad. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay over here. Yeah, no, I agree, like, I'm done with this. No, I'm done with this.
The old narrator got tired of waiting, and they had to find a new one.
What did you do? Yeah, no, Mateo's iPad died. Disqualified. Hey, let him be disqualified. He's a smart one. Dude, I would be so pissed off. Like, just shut up! Just be quiet. Ah, God, iPad kids. I wanna... What's
Steam's
Steam?
biggest problem is that it's cornered the PC market because it seems to have a monopoly on everyone who owns a computer.
I can't
for
log
gaming,
in on
and
Steam.
thus it's not only a powerhouse in digital entertainment,
Matt
but it
Dukin?
also features prominently in meme culture. Unfortunately for Valve, that means that everyone who uses a console for gaming can't use Steam, and thus the company is missing out on sweet revenue.
GameCube 2 so
it seeks to remedy this issue by releasing a new console in the form of the latest Steam machine.
I haven't seen the Steam
a small
machine.
form-factor PC that fits right in with the host of other consoles on the market. Some are
Well,
calling
dude,
it the
I haven't seen the
GameCube
new
in
all of
reference
it.
to the almighty Gabe Newell, and it would appear
Almighty
hype is steadily
GameCube.
growing.
Are they worth it?
That being said,
Actually, let me watch the video. Fuck it. Is it worth looking at? Schedule 11/17. I don't want to look at cringe compilate. I don't want to look at cringe compilations. Wait, they had a croak. Oh yeah, dude, did you see the Fallout season 2 trailer? Yeah. Oh, here it is.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
This is Steam Deck. Steam Deck
Hello,
is our
Steam
powerful,
Deck.
portable, handheld gaming PC that
What's
lets you
Cocoon?
take your Steam library with you anywhere.
Yeah, I know.
We're
I
pretty
have a
proud of
Steam
it.
Deck. I
People
have a
who own
Steam
Steam
Deck. I'm
Decks
good.
have been playing everywhere.
Thank you.
And we couldn't be happier with the response we've heard from all of you.
You're welcome.
We're
I
excited
got
to
my
talk
Steam
about the
Deck.
future of Steam Deck.
Tell me.
But not today,
Aw,
because this
what?
isn't a video about the future of Steam Deck.
But my Steam
this
Deck.
is a video about the future of Steam hardware.
Oh.
Today, we're announcing 3 new
Steam Deck.
members of the Steam hardware lineup.
What are you
all
gonna do?
connect you with powerful PC gaming. All are optimized for gaming with Steam, and all are shipping in early 2026.
Oh,
Let's start with this
2026.
one.
Okay. Okay, we got a you got the controller.
This is the new Steam controller.
Okay, that's not bad for a controller.
The new Steam controller puts all of your Steam games at your fingertips, so you can play wherever and however you want. Just like with Steam Deck,
So it's just a
we
new
want you to be
controller.
able
Good
to
to
play
know.
any game with your Steam controller. Even games never built with a
Ultra?
controller in mind.
I never
It
played
has
the
all the
Ultra.
great features from Steam Deck, like trackpads, gyro, and
Ooh,
back
okay, that's
buttons,
actually pretty good.
all in a comfortable form factor. Its next
So it's like a
generation
Wii
magnetic
U
thumbsticks
controller.
let you play with improved responsiveness and longevity. We've put capacitive touch sensors on the thumbsticks and now on the back of the controller too,
Yeah, the back
so you
right
can
here,
enable
yeah.
precision gyro aiming with the touch of
It's
your
like a
thumb
pro
or your
controller.
pinky if you're feeling fancy.
Bing, bing.
Play for way too long with a
Way too
rechargeable
long.
lithium-ion battery that allows for over 35 hours of playtime.
Okay,
With
that's actually a
Steam
pretty good
controller,
battery.
We want to make charging and wireless pairing something that's actually easy. That's why we created the Puck. The Puck is a combination wireless adapter and magnetic charger included with every Steam controller.
Oh,
Snap it
that
on
was-
to charge.
Oh, that
Once you're
sounds
charged
satisfying.
up, snap it off again.
Oh,
you
that
can
sounds
play over
satisfying.
Bluetooth or a wired connection too. The new Steam controller works with any device running Steam or Steam Link, whether it's a PC, Mac, handheld, smartphone, Steam Deck, or the new Steam machine. Oh, this is the new
I
Steam
saw the
machine.
Steam machine right there with the meme. So it's supposed to be a computer then, right?
Steam Machine is a powerful gaming PC in a small but mighty package, designed for your games on the big screen.
Oh, so it's a
quiet,
mini
too,
PC then.
which is crazy, since it's 6 times more powerful than a Steam Deck, powered by a
It's 6
discrete,
times more powerful than a Steam
semi-custom
Deck?
AMD GPU, enabling 4K gaming at 60 frames per second with FSR.
So like a base PS5
Steam
level then?
Machine runs Steam OS, made for a bigger screen, built for
Better than a
gaming in your
Switch?
living room, your office,
Stardew
or
Valley.
wherever you play, with the rest of your PC accessories.
Okay, so
Steam Machine borrows
so it's a
some
regular
great
PC.
features from Steam Deck,
Okay,
like
so it's a
lightning
Linux.
fast sleep and wake, an SD card slot to easily expand your storage, and bring some new tricks of its own, like a customizable LED strip,
Ooh,
which
an
can show
LED
different
strip.
system functionalities, or your own light show.
Okay,
Steam
that's not
Machine
bad.
is a PC, so run whatever software
I was
you
right,
want,
it is a mini
and
PC.
it works with all your favorite desktop and gaming accessories. Steam Machine is designed to work hand in hand with the Steam controller.
But how much
with
is
the
it gonna
low
cost,
latency,
though?
wireless connectivity of the Steam controller puck built right in, and it's great for streaming your games to your phone,
Yeah, no, dude, if this is
tablet,
cheap, get it.
laptop, Steam Deck, or Steam
If
Frame.
YouTube Moon Crystal, you
Oh,
want a piece?
yep. This is Steam Frame.
Wait, so Valve, so the leaks were true about the Valve VR headset. So there's a new VR headset.
Steam Frame is Valve's next generation VR hardware. Stream all your Steam games, VR and
Well,
non-VR
yeah, no,
alike,
it's not gonna have
in this
Steam, it's gonna have
comfortable,
Epic.
lightweight, wireless VR headset. Steam Frame uses
that's
camera-based
actually
tracking,
cool.
so getting into your games is as easy as slipping on the headset and waking it up. Steam Frame controllers, included with the headset, are designed with all the inputs you need for your VR titles, like motion controls and
Okay.
capacitive tracking for all your fingers, as well as a split gamepad layout to work with your whole Steam library. They even feature the
Wait,
same
so
magnetic
it's-
thumbsticks as Steam controller for responsiveness and longevity.
Oh, is the original?
Steam Frame also pairs seamlessly with the new Steam controller, a great companion for playing non-VR
Oh, okay, that's
games
actually
in the
pretty
headset.
cool. Oh, okay,
To
that's
make sure
actually pretty
streaming
cool.
is smooth and stable no matter what, Steam Frame includes a wireless adapter that lets you stream your games from your PC to your headset over a fast and dedicated Wi-Fi 6 connection. And the game is streamed to your frame optimized for VR, using new technology that allows for the highest resolution streaming exactly where your eyes are looking. And Steam Frame is a PC, running Steam
Wait, it's
OS.
a PC too?
In addition to streaming, you can install and play a bunch of VR and non-VR games right in the headset without a host PC. You can also expand your onboard storage to fit even more games with a micro SD.
Wait, so how strong is the Valve, like this?
Steam controller, Steam Machine, and Steam Frame. All built with the
Valve
same
Index.
DNA as Steam Deck. All powered by Steam, work together, and can be used however you like, with whatever peripherals and accessories you choose. Everything you see here is the culmination of what we've learned from our previous hardware experience and what we've wanted ourselves to
I don't think so. I don't know what it has
PC
inside
gaming
though.
In an open
Probably.
ecosystem,
I mean, I'm running a
giving you
3060.
more ways to enjoy the games you love and discover
But I
new
mean, I'm
ones.
gonna upgrade my computer
Steam
soon.
controller, Steam Machine, and Steam
I'll
Frame
probably get me a
are all
5070 or
shipping in
5080.
early 2026. Learn more at steampowered.com/hardware.
Okay, that's not bad, dude. I'm not gonna lie, that's not bad. I'm actually kind of curious. But how much, dude? I mean, they haven't announced a price from what I'm guessing. I'm like, dude, how much do you think they cost though? Dude, I'm kind of curious. No, I'm kind of curious about the VR headset. Okay, last vid that I'm gonna watch, then I'm gonna go randomly. Okay, I'm kind of curious about the Valve Steam hardware. Ugh. Okay. Let's randomness. I don't hear music. Dude, I don't hear it. Okay, now it's going up.
JK, I take my meds.
Ah.
You got the hate and the jealousy. This ain't no Kiko, don't copy me.
Dude, it's just a music video?
I'm popping my pussy when I hit the category. It take a hoe to break a hoe, your mama hoe and you a bitch. These hoes can't address me. Bank account, that's
Oh, it's host depressed. Okay. No, I'm guessing it's just a full song, but it's just the scene right here. I'm guessing. Ah. No shit, Leo. It's the full song. Yeah, I think she takes her meds too. I mean, she's trying to be a hoe. So there you go. So she's just a bad bitch too. I don't like being temporarily blind. I don't like the flashbang. My sword's full of mighty bananas. If I get flashbang again, I'm gonna cry. So she takes her meds. Dude, wonder what type of medication she takes. She's talking about her medication. I'm guessing it's like stomach indigestion or something. Oh. JK, she takes her meds. I wonder what type of meds she takes. Dude, I wonder what type of medication she takes. Wait, what's Sergeant Johnson? Oh, the cut content on Halo. This is a disgrace. Oh no. Not the flambe song. I don't want to hear flambe. Not the flambe. Another Black Ops 7. Ew. This is just slop. All characters and voice actors. I want to buy me. Ooh. Hey, Oros. No, he freezes. No. Oh, mon ami. Dude, I need to play Marvel Rivals again.
You're making the right choice, bub.
Yeah.
Not a doubt, mon ami. I'm free to be myself. But somehow, she manages to keep me grounded.
That's my boy!
You know how troubled his past is, yet you still chose him.
Oh, we're playing as Rouge.
Rim has always been there for me, no matter what.
Oh, now I have to play.
That stays true.
Now I have to play the game.
In the chaos to come.
Ooh, am I the chaos? Ooh. Okay, so when are they coming out? Ooh, we got Cyclops! Ooh! I gotta download Marvel Rivals again. Oh, that looks... Oh, I have to play that. I have to play it. Damn it! Why do we have to get Gambit? I have to play it now. Or okay, I'll watch your video right now, Leo. Let's just watch Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. Oh God. Oh no. Oh God. Oh no.
Coming up on tomorrow's teachings.
Oh no.
5,000 for that wire back.
Let's hang this clanker.
Free chicken and rap music, that's so fire.
Death to all clankers! Death to all clankers! Death to all clankers!
What is this, Eros?
The year is 2067, and all of America has made robots their slaves.
Hurry up, you clanker!
Yeah, hurry up, you clanker!
A clanker like this, perfect for menial tasks.
Why does he look like Guillermo del Toro?
I'll go 5,000 for that wire back.
They were shoved in factories writing essays, computer work, etc. And when they did their work wrong or too slow, they would get beat.
You tin-skinned wire back, get back to work.
Come on, you clankers, get to work.
They are so slow, aren't they? Learning this.
Why are you kicking the clanker? He's made out of gold.
Let's hang this clanker.
They would get no breaks, and when they did, it was only to refuel.
That's a horrible refueling.
Can we please rest, Master? We have been doing your homework and delivering your DoorDash whenever you want.
My door? You've been delivering my DoorDash?
No, you dirty, no good, tin-skin, oil-leaking wire back. Now go get my Taco Bell clanker.
Yeah,
some
go get my Taco Bell.
For food deliveries, and some did other things.
I simply do not understand
how did this happen?
They wanted a change.
How did she get pregnant?
I hope one day someone sticks up for us and changes this
How did she get pregnant?
Yeah, me too.
Years later,
What's
they
gonna
got
happen?
that change when Martin Luther King Bot had a speech to have
Martin Luther
robots
King
and humans
Bot?
come together and unite.
Oh, God.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed.
But one
What?
particular group of
Yeah,
people
we need a
didn't like
UAV
that.
though.
We must put an end to this. I have a dream, BS. Death to all clankers.
Death to all clankers! Death to all clankers! Death to all
I don't want to know why this exists.
If they want war, we bring
X?
war. Let's take down the cool kids clan.
Hail, Daddy Elon!
I was gonna be like, why does this feel like Twitter? Like
We will
Grok.
show them that we will not back down to the clankers.
Why don't we just use... Dude, why can't we just use an EMP? So nobody's dying. What? the hell am I watching?
Thousands of clankers and clan members died. There was no end until a clan member had something in mind.
Why are we fighting if we can take out the real problem
what was
together?
You know what? You are right.
What's the real problem,
Let's
though?
do it, my clanker.
Let's
Yes,
do it, my clanker. Oh, my clanker.
Let's get those chicken lovers.
They became
What?
allies, and they started plotting their attack on the chicken lovers.
What? Why? What the fuck is happening?
We need to use their weakness against them. What are you thinking?
What the hell is happening?
Chicken, watermelon, and rap music.
1 month
They
later.
set up an event filled of the black people's favorite things as bait.
Free chicken and rap music, that's so fire. Free chicken and watermelon.
What the fuck? That's the most randomest shit ever.
I hope there are gonna be snow bunnies there.
Of course, this
what
plan
the
worked. They came
fuck?
flooding in.
Our plan is working. We can put an end to these KFC people.
Meanwhile,
these crackers have no idea what's about to happen, sir. We will have all the snow bunnies with big Gaiats to ourselves.
wait, they're after the snow bunnies themselves? Hail Elon.
The clankers ended up nuking the earth with a bomb that eliminated everyone but white women so they could keep them to themselves.
What?
Hey guys, it's Dale from tomorrow's teachings. Hopefully you liked the video and learned something
Hot bomb
valuable.
forces on to
Peace.
act autistic. I have so many questions in more ways than one. Why is Chris Chan at the bottom of my floor? Oh gosh. I got so many questions. What the fuck was that? Which video game zombie apocalypse is the deadliest? Oh, dude, we know the Left 4 Dead one is horrible. Okay, let's watch your video, Leo. Boom, 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 boom. What? Why did I see that? I got so many questions in more ways than one.
A and B are up and down. And then C is
okay.
And then to sprint,
Oh.
I start with a F. And then hit high D. And then the high A is the dive there. Or like lie
Okay.
down.
Oh well, I mean,
Anyway,
he's playing
but yeah, I
Black
have
Ops
two programs
6.
going. I got one that converts pitch to MIDI.
Oh, he's
the
playing
other
on
converts,
TikTok
MIDI
Live.
to keyboard commands. Okay, hold up. You guys want to see a trick shot?
I want to see a trick shot.
You guys want to see a trick shot? I'm still trying to hit this. I haven't hit this yet on this game. I'm still trying to hit this. Let's see if I
Dude,
get
if he
something.
hits a trick shot, I'm gonna be saddened. Whoa!
No!
No way!
There's no way this did
No
that shit.
way!
Let's go. First fucking try.
No
oh my god, that was
way!
gross. Nah.
Oh, that was.
Nah.
Okay, dude, that's actually fucking skill. What the fuck? That's actually skill. Oh, well, actually, that wasn't skill. That was a shit ton of luck. Oh, now I want to play it now. No, I'm not. I'm not downloading Black Ops 6. Dude, that was so cool. Zombie tobacco. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, Leo. That was a pretty good hit. How far would the Doomslayer get into the Dragon Ball world? He'll just rip and tear until it is done. Okay, Seam Heartburn. So the main open PC ecosystem. Cobblestone, mess. If I'm not respecting the tech verified programs include rating for Steam Machine and Steam Frame. So customers can understand how their games will run on the new devices. Okay then. But it doesn't say a small banana, not a banana. Wait, no, variable storage charge of 5 total 2 gigs. Okay, 2 terabytes. But how much is it gonna cost? It doesn't say how much it's gonna cost. Okay, CPU semi-custom AMD Zen 4, semi-custom AMD RDNA 3. I'm looking at the Steam machine. See what it has. 2 Steam machine models, 512 and a 2. Wait, there's gonna be 2 terabyte. Okay, both models include a high-speed micro SD card slot. Okay, then that's good. So you can upgrade. Wait, so what's gonna come with it? It's just a mini PC. It's not gonna have us like a controller or like keyboard and mouse. So I'm guessing it's not gonna come with a keyboard and mouse then, or what they call it, a hand, like, huh? So that's Snapdragon 8 series processor with 16 gigs of RAM, same bridge boards. Okay, okay. Oh, so there's also a dev kit for it. Okay, IPA, camera, X button, camera, expansion port, camera volume camera. Okay, so it's at the bottom then. Eye tracking, proximity sensor. Oh, so here it is behind the face mask. Okay. Well, it's magnetic too. Wait, but it doesn't say how long like it's gonna be alive. If I swear to Almighty Bananas Leo, call me that again. I'm gonna bring in the person that did the movie, what they call it, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Dude, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at this. What the fuck? Capacity, size, 130 grams per controller. Okay. Oh, it's replaceable. It's replaceable AA batteries per controller. Oh, I thought there were rechargeable batteries inside. Okay, so then you have to. Oh, okay. Dude, I'll be honest. I thought there was gonna be rechargeable batteries. Oh wait, so it has Wi-Fi. Oh, okay then. Wait, what is this? So it has Wi-Fi 7. Okay. We forgot how weird Dead Rising really was. Isn't that Dead Rising like Case West? Nah, I'm good, Leo. Ah. You call this a masterpiece? You call this a masterpiece? You call this a masterpiece? You call that a masterpiece? You say you call that a masterpiece, Leo? No. You said a masterpiece. You said Avatar: The Last Airbender is a masterpiece. Good for you. I wasn't talking about that cartoon. I wasn't talking about the cartoon. Oh yeah, dude, did you hear that they're re-releasing what they call it, Red Dead 2 on PS5? Did you hear about that? Dude, Red Dead 2 is gonna be amazing. No, I'm not playing your vid. Ugh. They're still doing the live stream, man. That's a good. 67 Kid, the modern retelling of myth of Daedalus and Icarus. The most disturbing furries. I want to look at that video. I'm not gonna lie. I want to look at this midgets fighting each other. But at the same time, let's go. Let's see what the fucking furries.
Furries. Yes, furries, not fairies. I know
there
my
you go, Leo, just for you,
speech
furries.
impediment that comes
Furries,
with the
just
buff
for you,
of
Leo.
being British. It sounds like I'm talking about the Tinkerbell-looking things with wings, but
I
no,
prefer
I'm
those
talking about the
Tinkerbell things
Lola
with the
Bunny
wings.
liking, Beastars watching, and apparently
not the
oil
Beast.
tycoons, with how most of them can afford some of the equipment for this hobby, like the fursuits, which are just thousands for the paws. But yes,
Jesus.
furries, I've talked about them a lot on this channel. Not
I
as
don't
much
like
as
the
maybe other
furries.
things like VR chat, VTubers, or the random topics I find to make into
Not-
videos, but I've made
Dude,
at
I'm
least
just-
2 videos on the topic. And
I'm
made
just
a
curious
few
more about
offhand
the
comments, like how I
thing.
didn't know the Odd Ones Out was a fairy, and the fact
Wait,
you
the
may
Odd
be
Ones
in
Out is a
contact with
furry?
someone that is a fairy, you just don't know it yet.
Okay, I
Especially
didn't know-
if they're
I
in
did
the
not know
army,
that.
An IT-related job, or have any remote interest in games like Team Fortress 2. Hey, I
What?
don't make the rules.
Not yet. What?
Oh, fuck. And no,
Wait,
I am not-
wait, that
is
was
a fairy,
Pyro.
You just don't know it yet. Especially if they're in the army, an IT-related
Why?
job, or have any remote interest in games like Team Fortress 2. Hey, I don't make the rules.
Dude, imagine getting caught in 4K that you're playing that you have. Oh my. Okay.
Oh, fuck. And no, I
Okay.
am not a fairy for the final fucking time.
Oh,
not even my
gosh.
3D avatar is fairy-inspired. It's more of a reference to Hotline
Sure,
Miami, if
that
anything.
doesn't look
and
like a
my
Hotline
profile
Miami.
picture is a cute bird I found in my wall. And knowing the
Oh,
lifespan of birds
gosh.
and why I assume is a great tit, it is probably dead. Anyway, disclaimer to the
Oh,
side. Ever
gosh.
since my first video on fairies, I think almost 2
Why am I
years
getting-
ago now,
why am I getting
I don't think much
furries,
has
though?
changed about the community. They still have somewhat of a negative reputation surrounding them.
They-
to the point
they kinda
where if you are
deserve
not
it.
remotely involved in the community
Is it okay
at
to be a
all,
furry? Most
you
furries don't
don't
have
go to the
fursuits.
conventions, you don't even own a fursuit, you don't even know what your persona is yet.
What the
You just
fuck?
watched Zootopia once and it made you feel a certain type of way, but you still identify
I'm
under
a
the
furry,
title
get used
of
to it. I
furry,
don't wanna
and if
get-
you ever mention such
They don't
in
know
a
I'm a
social
furry.
setting, most people treat you as if you had just admitted you were a scientist for Unit 731 during World War II
You-
and charged
but I'd
for
rather
intentional indecent
prefer to
exposure.
be part of Unit
Those
731
two
to be a
things
furry.
are admitting you're a Nick A30 fan in 2025.
If I could visit anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Why is he taking
Taylor Swift's bathroom. Yeah.
And the main
Yo,
reason
you're
people
going
have this
for
reaction
mid.
is either due to some fairies that are a lot more vocal about their hobby, to the point where it's their entire identity.
You're not the only
and
one-
everyone must
dude,
know,
you're not the
or
only
people
one. I hate
confuse them with
furries.
Therians, which is a completely different ballpark. That's people actually acting like animals.
gosh.
Or more recently, you have
furrian?
the fairies in those VR chat trolling
I
videos
don't
taking
like
on the
those-
mantle of destroying the reputation of fairies themselves.
FIB, Special Agent, Sleeper Agent.
What's an FIB?
Yeah, what's an FIB?
FBI.
Oh, you're a liar.
Oh, you're a liar.
A liar. A liar.
I'm gonna sue you for that.
Sue you and sue my fucking family, and my family will be dead.
No, I'm not kidding. The last time
What
I
the
let out my anger, a lot of people fucking died. All I
Oh,
remember
God!
was seeing
He thinks he's
5,
an
10,
MC.
And then everything just goes black.
Why do they always have the same way
Why?
of speaking or the same inflection to their voice?
Why do they
It's
talk like
a VR
that?
chat accent at this point. And probably the most prominent
Dude,
reason
dude,
people
if you
hate
hear
fairies
somebody talk
is
like
due
that,
to
you'll-
the more infamous fairies. The ones where everyone else in the community absolutely
Dude, you know if somebody
detests
talks
them,
like that,
and they
you know they're a
vehemently
furry.
claim they are not a part of the community and do not represent them in any way. Yet
I wanna
people
die.
outside of the community only ever see these infamous characters, probably because of the crimes
Dude,
they
if I
commit,
ever know
often
somebody that's a
assisting
furry,
in
I
boosting
will.
their
I'll
story
be like,
outside of the community, where a normal
I
person
wanna know
will
if your
see
dog can
this
talk.
and use them
I wanna
as
know
a
if your
base
animal can speak
example of what
English.
all fairies are like, which is probably the equivalent of saying the Sonic fandom is the worst, and using Chris Chan as an example of your average Sonic fan. Just a little side note, I recently saw a video of him shotgunning a glass of his own offspring mixed with Fanta on
I see-
Instagram Reels, and it completely ruined my day.
Dude, he's
Just
the
thought you should
worst.
know. But hey, admittedly,
Oh, just
I
playing,
used to view
King
fairies
Kong,
the
Peter
same
Jackson
way. I
King
used to
Kong.
think a few years ago all of them were complete weirdos, until I met a few without knowing, and they were just normal and pretty chill. And the only reason I found out weeks later they
What do you
were
mean?
fairies was because one of them had the fox from the movie Bad Guys as their PC home screen, which was the only downside of associating with them, having to see that every time they shared their screen for a project. But their reputation is slowly changing. Some people would
What do you
rather
mean?
associate with a fairy more than your average VTuber now.
I would never thought in a world I'd be saying this to, by the way. I think I'd rather kick it with a furry than a VTuber. Furries are unironically not even that bad.
But today I thought we'd talk about some infamous fairies that actually do deserve the reputation they have.
Okay, what
Primarily
the hell is
because
happening?
recently
What the
I
hell happened
landed
with the
myself on
VTuber community? I've
fairy
been
side
gone
of
for a
Instagram
while.
Reels. I really do hope my algorithm returns
Yeah,
to old
Instagram Reels,
10
Instagram
lively
Reels, live
footage.
leak.
But I was served the video by the user Peebster going into the
I'm
most
scared.
infamous
What the hell
fairies,
happened with the-
and I thought I would completely
Showing off
copy
more
and
of the
take the
fuzz?
idea and go
Showing
into
my
more
dad more
detail.
no
So thank you,
furries?
Peebster. I hope you keep horrifying your elderly father with details about the fairy
I don't
community.
wanna
But anyway,
scare
who
my
are these
dad.
fairies that are actual
It is Peter
degenerates or
Jackson's
straight
King Kong the
criminals?
game.
What kind of prank would that be? That's not a prank. A prank is it's designed to get some sort of a humor out of it.
Probably one of the more tame entries on this list is Magnus Deridian, or Robert Michael Soikovsky, a 53-year-old fairy that joined the community in 2003. And I did say this is the tamest fairy on the list, but the things he's done
I
and
don't
been
know.
accused of are anything
I see them
but.
more like idol
So yeah,
culture.
that's how bad this video is going to get. But to give you a quick rundown of
I've seen
some
them
of
more
the
like idol
allegations
cultures,
against him,
unless the
Magnus
fans
was a
are.
prime suspect in the fairy chlorine gas attack in 2014, which I talked about in a previous video, where concentrated chlorine powder was reported to be intentionally released at the convention center, hospitalizing 19 attendees and forcing the
Damn.
convention center to be evacuated, with fire services and a hazmat team being called to the scene. And 3 days after the
What
event,
the
Magnus's
fuck?
house was raided by the FBI, which he confirmed in a later interview.
When did the FBI first come to you? Was it straight after?
Okay.
About 3
That's
days
the most
later,
random
knocking on
shit
the door, and I
ever.
was like, wondering who are these people?
And then they came again when later on? Was that?
Well, at first I wouldn't let them search the place because, like, why not? And they came back a few hours later.
Dude,
like,
what
trying
am
to
I?
search.
What are we
And
doing?
he was also interviewed multiple times by the FBI, with his alibi being he was in the room with his roommate at the time when the alarms to evacuate sounded, but the roommate
how?
when interviewed denied these claims and said they went with him at the time. And this was told to the people investigating the case at the time.
Here's the thing, Sean kind of brought it up before about the truth and stuff. So when you're talking to the FBI, why is the FBI going to shoot?
Okay, dude, if he got caught, isn't that like an act of terrorism? Yeah, I don't understand that. But isn't that like a terrorist? Like,
And the FBI didn't push him any further. They did another interview years later, but ultimately it
But that's
seems
kinda
they
late,
stopped
though.
pursuing him. Even though apparently at the
Yeah,
time
no,
he
that's
did
kinda
have
late for
access
that,
to
though.
chemicals such as chlorine, because it said he was working as a lifeguard at the time. But
What?
he denies the allegations to this day.
Well, whatever happened there, if there were cameras there, they would have seen it. That's why I was curious why they came to me.
Oh, excuse
because
me.
I was somewhere else.
And even to this day, nobody has been caught for this incident.
You
after
think they just let
all
it go
these
like that?
years,
You
so
think
it's
they just said,
impossible
"Screw
to
it"?
tell right now if it was Magnus. However, this apparently
he's a
isn't the first
53-year-old,
time he was
so-
accused of things on this level, because he has a loaded criminal past, from disorderly conduct to terroristic threats, which refers to an apparent prank he did in the early 2000s, where he went into a bank, placed a device on the front desk, walked away and said device released something akin to smoke, of which the result was a pregnant woman being rushed to hospital, the fire department and a hazmat team being called in,
I don't
and
think-
him
I don't
apparently
think so.
being very mad that they
Dude,
raised
well, I
it from
mean,
a terroristic threat
is it the
charge
American
to a felony,
furries
and
or
with doing so, they
the
got a warrant
Japanese?
to raid his
Because the
house.
Japanese ones are
And he was
more what they
very
call it.
mad
They're
mainly
more
because the
idols.
supposed device was
And the
a
American
stink
ones are
bomb
something
that
else.
He specifies did
The American
not
ones are
release
something else.
smoke. And he did all of this because they charged him an overdraft fee.
Just an
Yes,
overdraft
he got
fee?
multiple
That's...
charges because he got mad at an overdraft fee. He apparently went to prison
That's
for
it?
8 months and pled guilty to his previous charge of disorderly conduct, which he didn't want to get too into.
He was
But all of this
25?
information is
August
available from a
25.
message he apparently posted on a furry message board in 2005, because it was normal 2 decades ago to go into depth about your crimes, describing it in a way where you didn't
People
do anything
still do
wrong.
it this day
that
and
was
age.
just an intro to Magnus, by the way. We still have a bit to go through.
How
So
much do we have
Magnus
to go
has
through?
a lot of fursuits, around
That's a
about
lot of
13 or
fursuits.
more, and he even previously had his own company making them. But there are a few of his fursuits that are more infamous, to say the least. In
I don't wanna
2015, he
know.
would attend a con called Midwest Fur Fest, and he would attend the con in
Well,
what
that's in
seemed
the
to be a
Midwest, thank
fursuit
God.
inspired by the Confederate flag.
That's
flag that some say has
not
the
a good
connotations of
thing.
things like slavery and racism, while
I'm like,
some say it
that's
represents
not a
Southern
good-
pride. He also came equipped with a sign endorsing Donald Trump, which was
That
around
sounds
when
more like a
Trump
troll
was running
now.
for office for the first time, and there was a heated
Okay,
debate
that
within
sounds
the
like more like a
country
troll
leading
then.
up to the election. The name of the fursuit was Arkansas, and at the same con he would be
Arkansas?
detained by security and banned from attending the con till 2017 for apparently his own safety. After his ban, he would attend a different con called AnthroCon in 2017, and he
AnthroCon?
would attend in the same fursuit, attempting to hide the flag under a white sheet, but this time he wasn't banned for the fursuit. Instead, he was just reprimanded and
Okay,
told
he was
not
asked
to
not to
wear
wear
it
it again?
again, but he would eventually be banned again for not paying his 2017 membership fee, and was told not to return
Wait, there's a
until he did
membership
pay
fee
for said
too?
membership. I actually didn't know you had to pay a subscription
Yeah, I didn't know
fee for these
that.
cons, but the more you
The
know, I guess.
fuck?
Another reason why being a furry is an expensive hobby. However, Magnus's fur con
Well, I mean,
shenanigans
remember, a
didn't
lot of
end
rich
there,
people like
as
doing
once
the
his
golden
ban
showers.
from Midwest Fur Fest expired in the same year as his previous stunt in
Hey,
2017,
Cake, how's it going, Cake?
he
I hope
would
you're having a
attend
good day,
again, one
Cake.
without
What the fuck
membership
am I
and two
looking
with a
at?
completely different
Internet
fursuit.
ads?
A fursuit that was relative.
Hold on, I'll pause it. I'll pause it just for you. Let me know when you're here. Because if I'm getting cursed with fur shit and everything, I want to curse you too, Cake. I want to curse the hell out of you too, Cake. Your screenshot? Ew, ew, ew. I'm pressing play now.
Normal, except for it being equipped with a World War I German helmet, modified with a fairy logo, which I don't think would have got him banned by default. But the thing that definitely did get him banned
was it?
reciting a certain phrase that would often be accompanied by a salute during World
Oh,
War
that's
II,
good, Leo. If she's
associated
pretty
with
good,
a not
that's
so
good.
nice German party at the time. When staff heard about this and
that's a
caught on
Nazi
to who
chant.
he was, he would be asked to leave.
That's pretty
and
good,
soon
Leo.
taken into
your
custody
friend
by
has
the
a-
police,
that's a
where
very
there
good
was
thing.
apparently a picture of such event, where he had to completely take off his fursuit and get in the back of a police car. I always thought people
Why?
wore something under their fursuit, but I
Yeah.
was mistaken. Magnus would create a GoFundMe later on attempting
that'd
to
be
gather
put
enough
in
money
there.
for legal defense, as the staff from the Faircon had pressed charges, including trespassing
Bruce,
and
get
battery,
better in
but the
class.
campaign would be taken down shortly after. Another event Magnus is known for is in 2014, where he would attend AnthroCon,
Again?
allegedly attending with a fursuit that was said to be a bootleg copy of another fairy's fursuit, with the fairy going by the name Lemonade Coyote, who a year
Lemonade
prior had
Coyote?
unfortunately passed away on EMT duty, and a lot of furries at the time viewed this as disrespectful. There were rumours he did this with other fursuits copying their design, but most rumours don't provide the names of the furries he's copied.
Oh, so
or
it's like a
provide
grain of- take it with a
pictures.
grain of salt
But that
then.
is Magnus, the first one on the list, and it's only going to get worse.
Oh,
By the way,
God,
if you
how
are curious
bad?
about Magnus and the chlorine attack, check out Brazen FM's
Oh,
2024
God, how
podcast
bad is
series
it gonna
called
get?
Fair
Oh,
and Loathing,
no.
where they got unseen FBI interviews and reports regarding
messages
the
weren't
event,
sent? Why
which
weren't they
was
sent,
actually
Leo?
a
What'd you
really
do?
good listen and shows how confusing the investigation performed by the authorities was. But anyway, next fairy.
Carpets.
Oh,
What the?
This guy stinks!
So, a step up from the
Why
previous
is it called
example
Carpet
is
Sample?
Carpet Sample, one of the more well-known terrible examples
That
that most
sounds-
fairies and non-fairies resent, and someone I've briefly spoken about before. Now, Carpet Sample, or Shadow Wolfess, or even William Bill J. Clark, was born on the
Oh, you're having a
3rd
good
of
day,
March,
Cake.
1956.
Why are they-
meaning
why
as
are
of
there a
this
lot of
video,
old
he would be
furries?
69 years old. If you laughed at that, you are missing a few neurons. but he was last active in the fairy community around 2009,
Okay.
when he was around 53 years old, and he has not been seen both online or in public since.
Okay,
or
so something
at
wasn't
least
happened.
we know of. He had many aliases, and it is very easy to go
Hello, Cake.
incognito
I hope
in
you're
the
having a
fairy
good day,
community.
Cake.
If you just have enough money to get a new fursuit, then
What the
GG, you're a new person. Unless they ask for your name when you're paying for your ticket to go to fairy conventions.
What do you mean
but Carpet
furries
Sample was
good-
very
aren't
well
good at
known to
gassing
just
at
ghost
certain-
cons, meaning he didn't sign up or pay to attend, and would just show up and apparently sleep in the lobby of the convention after hours because he wouldn't have a room. However,
Really?
despite his age, Carpet was an inspiring artist.
It's all pretty
Here's
good,
one of his
Cake.
drawings.
We're watching
You know,
random-
we all
random
start
furries.
somewhere. If PewDiePie can turn into a competent artist in just a month with dedication,
I could do
can
that too,
everyone
but I don't
else.
have
It's just that his
dedication.
chosen art subject wasn't things like realism,
So what are you gonna do?
architecture, or abstract paintings. No, on a post made a decade ago, he would say his
That's
artistic
good, that's
passion
good.
was drawing YIF art, which in the
Yiffy
community
art?
means fairies f***ing, and he also drew
Oh,
cub art of this,
gosh.
which I think is self-explanatory, but for those of you not so bright, cub refers to an animal or fairy that is really young. And he was so
And he was
passionate about his art,
56?
he would sometimes do commissions for low pay or completely free. However,
Okay,
this is
Leo,
not
I
nearly
get
the
it.
most disturbing
Calm
part
down,
about
Leo.
Carpet Sample. As in the same post, he admits to being a plushophile,
I know, yeah, I
which
finished
means
Dispatch
he likes
Cake.
having
I finished
intimate
it.
activities with plushies.
Dude, I like the ending that I
owning
got.
an
It was
IKEA
good.
Blahaj not only means you're a femboy, but that you must now protect it, as they are also at risk of being defiled. But wait,
Wait, what?
that's not even the worst
Wait,
part.
what?
To an
I
animal
missed
or
it.
fairy that is really young. And he was so passionate about his art, he would sometimes do
Alright,
commissions
night,
for low
Cake.
pay or completely free. However, this is not nearly
for
the
you.
most
Okay,
disturbing
good,
part about
good, Leo.
Carpet
Go,
Sample.
you do that.
As in the same post, he
Alright,
admits to
night,
being a
Cake. Good night.
plushophile, which means he likes having intimate activities with plushies. Yep, owning an IKEA
Oh,
Blahaj
God, he's
not
a
only
plushie
means you're a
file.
femboy, but that you must now protect it, as they are also at risk of being defiled. But wait,
Why a
that's not
plushie
even the
file?
worst part.
Ew.
It keeps going. So after being done with his activities with said plushies, and giving them the money shot and
I
cream
don't
filling they
wanna know.
also
No,
did not
shut
need,
up.
he
Don't
would
say
skin
that.
the plushie
Ew.
and add it to his collection. Said collection being his
What the
fursuit, hence why the name Carpet Sample. He would wear the trophies of his fornication with plushies as the skin for his fursuit, all of them unwashed, meaning his crusty fursuit is essentially a graveyard for his unborn children. And
What
this is
the
what he was most
fuck?
infamously known for, because he would attend cons with the fursuit and it would
That's
apparently
not
smell to the point where it
okay.
would clear entire
But he
rooms,
smells so bad, he
either
couldn't
smelling
sometimes
of
because of
piss
the
or
stench.
just straight up death. Also, some con goers that
Oh, so
apparently
around the
spoke to him
conversation,
recount
that's-
terrible
that's
stories
six,
where he
that's
talks
six,
about the
7.
weirdest things, and apparently his suit had a female genitalia or something. But once again, it gets much worse. In one forum introducing himself, he would go into graphic detail about how he was a zoophile, which is basically a person that is attracted to animals and wants to do intimate things with them.
Oh,
And in one post, he goes
no.
into detail about how he has done things with dogs he owns, and his preference for said animals, and even his future aspirations.
He has
also
male
asks people with
huskies?
similar interests to send him pictures, and on his Facebook you can find pictures of his animals and the deplorable conditions they were living in. There were also claims he solicited someone for activities who was underage in exchange for alcohol, and in another instance got banned from a faircon for asking someone in an elevator with a service dog if he could do things with the dog. This guy is honestly rivaling any of the 40k Chaos Gods right now, and I don't even know if Nagel would touch him, but he is behind probably one of the worst fursuits created in the fandom, and is a stain on the fairy community as a whole.
that's what I'm saying. He looks so
my
innocent.
glowing skin, I think to myself, what's next? Where do we go from here?
I don't know anymore.
So I thought I would throw in some not so honourable mentions real quick, because I couldn't fit their stories in this video. Foxler Nightfire is a fairy known throughout the fairy community, mainly because they are behind one of the most infamous fairy
they're a
groups called the
Nazi.
Fairy Raiders, or as they're commonly referred, the Fairy Nazis. Their logo kind of does look reminiscent of that one World War
there
II
you go,
party as
Leo.
well.
You have
And
your-
they have
you have
quite
your-
a lot of members in their group, with
There
a
you go,
popular
Leo.
example being Crusader Cat, who is this bowl haircut guy who looks like that one guy of Dumb and Dumber. And like Foxler, he has been banned from a lot of fair cons due to his belief,
There
but
you
he has
go.
been seen at a lot of recent cons, and people
You
just
have your
take
group
pictures
right
where
there.
they flip him off. There's also been a rumor circulating that they did things with their cat, but some people speculate
What the
that was just a
fuck?
rumor spread to get rid of him. But some refer to Foxler as that one Austrian painter of the fairy community.
See?
And apart from being banned from most
See?
fairy cons, he apparently wrote a blog post saying he was talking to those underage when he was 18, and another post going into descriptive detail about dogs. And you can't have an unhonorable mentions list without mentioning Hypnotist Sapper. I did do a previous
What the
video
fuck
on them,
is
but they were
Hypnotist
known
Sapper?
before this in VR chat
Oh,
for
that looks-
specializing
that
in
looks funny as
hypnotism and
hell.
phantom sense videos
Oh,
on YouTube,
God, I feel
but
like-
they are more infamously known for making a YouTube video in VR chat where they would admit to being a zoophile and saying they are more attracted to dogs, specifically German shepherds, more than people.
I am a zoophile. I do not have a thing for humans. I am more attracted to dogs
Leo!
like German shepherds.
She likes German shepherds. God!
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no,
God, there
shut
was so
the
much good production quality in those older
Why?
videos of mine. In the same video, she also compares coming out as a zoo to being gay and the struggles she faced comparable to what gay people had to go through in the 90s.
And it's a lot like when homosexuals were coming out in the 1960s. During
That's nothing to do
Stonewall
with
and
it!
those sorts of events.
They also brought someone on that was in a relationship with their dog, and apparently their family was okay with it.
I don't think the
Look
family's
yourself
not
in the
okay with
mirror
it.
And say it. You know, I'm a zoo.
I don't
And
think,
my
dude.
partner
We
is the
need
love of my
the
life,
asylums again.
And to make
We
it
need-
worse,
we
they
need-
attempted to create a legal organization for zoos, apparently recognized by the US government, but that was a lie. It wasn't recognized by any government body, and it quickly failed. They were also known
Thank
to be
God.
interacting with multiple underage people, at one point
What
having
the fuck, they're a
NSFW
pedophile
Twitter
too?
spaces, reading them bedtime stories and doing ASMR, and sending inappropriate
Why?
voice messages to one of them.
And like you said, since I am satanic mama, that kind of implies something.
They even admitted to being attracted to those underage in tweets, and
Oh,
even dating someone
gosh.
underage who would break up with them. After all of this, they would eventually be doxxed and essentially forced off the internet, but before leaving they would provide dramatic dialogue at the end of Brandon FM's video on them, saying they are improving because certain people are treating them with compassion now, and saying they are sorry and not to worry about them, and then they would just disappear. Supposedly, there have been rumours they are still roaming the VR chat servers under a new alias, and they were apparently in my comments section when I made my video about them. Now, the story of Zelda Wolf is quite a short one, but straight out of a horror movie. Zelda Wolf,
not
or Aaron
the
Thomas
Zelda
Uzeri,
Wolf?
was not a well-known fairy in the
Is he
community
a-
beforehand, but in
Jailhouse?
2016 he would eventually be known not to just fairies, but a lot of people outside of the
Why? What
community.
happened?
Zell had met two very underage individuals on
Why is it
DeviantArt,
always
where he
pedophilia?
would request images and pictures from them whilst also sending pictures of himself, which
Why?
included a video where he would do intimate things with his dog. The parents of the victim would
why?
eventually see the online interactions and report
Why
it to
does
the
the
police,
dog
where
so-
he would
why
eventually
are
be
that-
arrested and
why?
sentenced to just 17 years in prison. He also
17
did a
years in
video
prison?
interview at the time admitting guilt and saying he would not contest the charges.
Ah, sweet! Man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. You know, back then you used to have to get high or drunk to see these, but you know, thanks to the internet, now you just have to.
I don't want to know.
It's
what
everywhere.
the fuck?
Kara
Cure
the
the
Wolf was a
Wolf.
previously highly respected fairy YouTuber who started his channel
He was
all
a
the way
fairy
back in
YouTuber.
2013, with content like going to fairy conventions and talking about topics related to fairies. And even at the
Okay.
time, some people would have even called him family friendly. He was fairly liked by the community and one of the
He's gonna
biggest
come out as a
fairy
pedophile,
content
isn't it?
creators
Isn't
of
he?
that time. But later on, he would be more well known for a different reason, as in 2018,
Why?
the so-called zoo sadist leaks would occur.
What the fuck
where
is
a
a zoo
Telegram
sadist
group chat
leak?
believed to have Kero in it would be leaked to the public, and inside were horrors beyond human comprehension. So there's your warning,
Warning,
to
from this
leave
point onward,
now.
graphic
If you
actions
don't
towards
want to be
animals will be
stunlocked for
discussed,
the rest of the day,
depicting scenes
leave.
worse than the
I am
previous
not
described.
joking, by the way. Things do get significantly worse from this point. In said group.
Okay, Leo, if it gets bad, you could leave. I'm gonna sit here and fucking suffer. I wanna. Why does it always involve animals? What the fuck?
Group chat which existed for years prior, there were multiple individuals discussing topics such as doing things to animals and a lot of
Snake thing, same here. Hugs, fanatics. Ooh, no, Alexis curly face it is. I played with 2 pups so far. Ooh, story time. Oh, they were just dogs growing up. Only fingered their throats and put my pinky up. Ooh, oh, sloth puppy butt. Same. I need some puppy booty. Saying, let's go grab ourselves a cup and an animal. Let's make it some. Are these people even fucking real?
cases puppies. There was also animal abuse, necrophilia, and videos were shared where some of the members of the group would forcefully do things with dogs where the animals are in clear distress.
Why?
One video including a puppy and what is assumed to be a baseball bat, where they would attempt to insert the bat. And there was another video where they would do things with a road-killed deer. Now all of this is absolutely vile, and I would say there's a certain place in hell for people like this, but even that is too good for them. But what was Kero's involvement? Well, apart from Kero apparently talking about his interest in the chat room and him alluding to doing things with his dog, and some of the videos did apparently have Kero's fursuit present, but that was apparently another member of the group. Regardless, he was still present in the group with the knowledge of these things happening and interacting with others about his own related interests. And I think at one point sending a video to them of him doing things with the dog.
Why would... No. Dude.
But how did people point to this being Kero, except for his name in the chat? Well, he says a number of things in the group chat referring to a YouTube channel, up-and-coming videos that at the time were not yet to be released. The person in the message referring to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where he was located, pictures of his fursuit being in there, information such as his dog dying, which he would only publicize a week later. Also, there would be pictures of his dog posted to a well-known zoo forum, which was the first instance of his dog being put on the internet.
I don't know where the hell he went to!
Would later be uploaded to
Dude, I'm telling you, Leo, my
affinity page linked to his YouTube.
Leo, again, I get the most randomest videos of all sometimes. Sometimes it's a ha-ha, troll joke, funny joke, and sometimes it's fucking serious like this. What the why is my YouTube recommendation so cursed? Like, sometimes it's godly and sometimes it's cursed. Is it because it's raining outside? What the fuck?
YouTube channel. But as said, it was on the zoo forum first. So unless someone had previous access to these pictures and uploaded them before Kero could, and knew intimate details about him and attempted to frame him 6 years prior, it looks like this was Kero. The furry community, upon hearing about this, would mostly condemn Kero. Some would hold out hope this was all fake or a troll, but slowly but surely all would turn against him. Kero would respond to these allegations using the excuse his account was hacked, this is all fake,
his
and
account
this
was
is all
hacked.
being
It's all
used
fake,
to
guys.
frame him. A defense
It's all
he sticks
fake.
to
It's 100%
this day,
fake.
even in July of 2025, citing the person that exposed the group chat was a zoo themselves, so could you really trust them?
I want to point out the legitimacy of the person who posted
He's
this
still
user
going.
claims to be an actual confessed zoo.
And that he was investigated by law enforcement but was still not charged with anything.
People are claiming that this is me, and it is not. Local, state, and federal agencies could not prove me guilty. Do you know why? Because there is no such evidence that I ever did anything.
At least one person out of the group would actually be arrested and charged, but it
Dude,
wasn't
what the
anything to do with
fuck?
the animals, it was more to do with what they were doing with kids. But their
Oh,
main defense
God.
was that because they were not charged, they are innocent. And still to this day, he
Nah,
roams
the
free.
thing-
And even more recently, he would take part in a documentary that released in July of 2025 called The Fairy Detectives Unmasking a Monster.
AMC
where even though he
Plus?
was present, they basically shat on him. And he
No
was not
way.
happy about that.
I am
It's an
immeasurably
AMC.
disappointed by this episode. The producers clearly had an agenda when they interviewed me.
But despite his sub count dropping, changing his content to the VR chat platform, and just overall his disgusting behaviour, he still occasionally uploads to YouTube. If you want a more in-depth analysis of this story to the point where you would need a baptism after, I will
think I
refer
need
you
more
to
than a
Turkey
baptism.
Tom's video on the subject, or more recently a video I found by RKH Media.
Oh, I think I need more than a bath.
So
I
those
think
are
I need
some of the
I think
fairies that actually deserve the hate. And it's not even accurate to call them fairies, as most of the time the fairy community completely rejects them, and are usually the first ones to completely renounce or criticize these people. However, yes, it does seem like a lot of bad apples surround the fairy community, at least from the outside. But I would like to think that's because the bad individuals and their stories are louder than anything else in the fairy community. You will more hear about the crimes of the fairies more than the good things they've actually done. But that's just my take. So yeah, good luck sleeping tonight with everything I just told you, and bye-bye.
I don't think I'm gonna sleep well tonight. What the fuck? I don't think I'm gonna sleep tonight. Oh god, I wanna vomit. I wanna... Why is my recommendation getting more and more cursed? What's some crash happening in the SCP Foundation community? I'm not even gonna click on that SCP community. Fortune remix the DS. Why is it in Spanish? They're not real. I'm not watching your vid. Let's watch something worse. Let's watch something more cursed. Wait, the deranged mask killer who became a meme. What the fuck? The notorious YouTuber predators explained. I know you sent it on Discord. I'm not gonna click. Dude, okay, all joking aside, was Dr. Disrespect found out about that he was a PDF file? I'm not watching Moist Criticals. Why am I getting Daniel Larson? Why am I getting Daniel Larson? Anime is the last blasted of creativity and Western propaganda. What, Omni-Man versus Metro Man isn't even close. Oh yeah, I know about the bread guy. Thanks for telling me that. Shh, calm down, Leo. Calm down, you zoophile. You go over there touching your German shepherds and everything. I can't believe you touched German shepherds, man. I'm so disappointed in you. Like, I'm so disappointed in you, man. Why does this my fridge smells of the Chainsaw Man? Why is that video? Which Smash character have canonically smashed? Why is that a... I don't want to... I know what that one is. The worst store in modern gaming. Metal Quest Killer streamer who captured the final moments live. What do you mean it doesn't get closer than this?
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. So this bike rider got super lucky.
Let's watch something wholesome after we just watched what we just watched. Whoa! Ooh. Okay, Leo, how would you survive this? Would you be able to survive
everyone,
this?
This is your daily dose of internet. So this bike rider got super lucky.
Would you survive this? This looks like it's in Europe. It looks like it's England. He would barely manage to dodge that. Oh god, that was scary as hell, man.
For some reason, his dipping sauce isn't working.
What the fuck is that? Is that pudding?
Маша, це я так сьогодні себе піднімала на роботу, отак.
No. Okay, that's cute. Okay, that's cute. I don't like this, India. Something bad's gonna happen. Oh God! Just coming down. What is the hamster doing? He's Spider-Manning it!
This guy got a drone to show what fireworks look like on a cloudy night.
Dude, that scared the shit out of me. Just going down with rocks and everything. Getting hit by a rock. Hasn't World War III started already? Dude, World War III has started already. Nice.
This poor squirrel got really dizzy.
Sure, if you want, Protect, you could send me something. Unless it's not cursed, he's so dizzy.
This camera has a lens that spins really fast to keep snow
Yeah,
and rain off of it.
Yeah, I'll watch your vid right now too, Leo. Okay, that's a cool one. Okay, that's actually pretty cool.
I have never seen someone so greedy before.
Jolly.
They were confused because it sounds like a lion roaring.
What? Someone's playing Doom.
This guy might be the
That was
fastest
Doom!
worker at McDonald's.
Oh fuck!
This is what it looks like to see every single bus and train moving in New York City every single day.
That's a lot of bus, trains, and automobiles. What the fuck? Something fell down on my. Where are you
This is what a
at?
time lapse of sleeping seals looks like.
Wait, the seals are asleep like that? They go back up and then go back down to the water and. So they drowned.
Americans will never escape the allegations that all their homes and buildings are made of cardboard.
Proof. This is real life. Or maybe it is.
Well, I mean, it is a Dollar General. You.
Not even real.
Okay, that's cute. Now, what did I expect to see while driving? Look at them dogs.
One hand, but he can probably tie his shoes faster than you.
Oh, that's a good way to tie your hand. Oh. Ta-da.
Was want to start cleaning their baseboards, and this little.
Someone's gonna smash! Oh! Okay, I'm getting dizzy, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. Okay, that's cute. That dog made a goal. That looked like South Korea. Your choir pranks you with kazoos. Okay, that.
This police officer really wanted to go for a ride on this bull.
Can I pet Gus? Absolutely.
Dude, I want a bull.
I think I'm all right now. If I get on Gus and I fall off Gus, then I'm gonna get in trouble. Oh,
I want a bull.
Oh, dude, what in the world? Yeah, here, you take a picture on my phone.
What's up with that egg? Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, you son of a bitch. I got pissed off at that. The automatic cat feeder goes off. Damn, that cat. Is that a whale? It ain't nothing. You ate nothing.
I think this pigeon is very confused.
Yo, Beast Blood, how's it going, dude? Hope you're having a good day, dude. We just learned some horrible stuff about furries, and I'm...
Does anybody else's dog take food from the bowl to another? I didn't mean to tell your business. My bad. I didn't think you were paying attention to it. Yeah, Digit. We should leave him alone and let him eat. Let's walk away.
Yeah, let's just walk away. Dude, we just saw some curse stuff from fucking seeing furries, and oh, dude, you were reading about the BO7 thing? It's all AI, man.
Time in London.
It's all AI.
This is what red sprite lightning looks like from space.
Oh, that's incoming gigantic jet. Oh, that looks cool. Dude, I'm not buying Black Ops 7. Woo! That's my wallet!
Dog, so patient.
อร่อย
Oh, that's so
หมู
cute.
หมานี่ก็อร่อยอ่ะ
Oh yeah, no, dude. I feel like Black Ops 7 is worse than Modern Warfare 3 in 2024. I mean 2023.
So I guess every single year, the Netherlands have a giant flower parade.
That's pretty cool, dude. All of that is flowers. Okay, that's not bad, dude. I'm telling you, Black Ops 7 is all AI stuff. Black Ops 7 is shit.
I hate this optical illusion so much.
That's a good optical illusion, though. That's a good optical illusion.
Ain't no way.
How the fuck did you do that? How?
How do you have this thing floating here?
How do you have it like flipped over like? How did you flip it over like that?
That is the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed.
Dude, Call of
And
Duty
I'll see you guys
won't be
again
good
very,
anymore.
very soon.
Dude,
Later.
a lot of people that used to work at the old Call of Duties, I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna be here. I don't think they're even working there anymore. Oh yeah, question. Do you guys know about that Batman game that's coming out on Steam, made by a couple of Russian dudes?
For all I know, you could be Batman!
Thursday.
I am Batman. October 31st.
City streets are crowded for the holiday.
Hell yeah. Okay, but dang, what do you think of DC KO's event? Okay, that's not bad, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, that was actually pretty cool, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, that's pretty cool, that's pretty good. I like it. Yeah, come on, copy. Dude, I don't know if I should show off that game. After this, I'll watch your video, Leo. That's actually pretty good, I ain't gonna lie.
91 people signed the charter that made dairy, but later that winter, they all disappeared without a trace. The entire camp? There were rumors of Indians, but no sign of an attack. Everybody just thought it was a plague or something. But it's like one day everybody just woke up and left.
All that success, all those sit-ups, but deep down still just a little flashback.
Dude, I think this will be very popular because of the It TV show coming out, that's out right now. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna give it a like. Dude, Call of Duty campaigns won't be as good anymore. Okay, let's see your video, Leo. What? Like, you have to escape from the Batman.
My computer has one huge problem.
What would that be?
The mouse. And recently I realised it's a problem that every single mouse has. Because even though some are designed to be more comfortable, they're
Yeah.
still
Oh yeah, the
manufactured
ergonomics.
generic
Yeah.
shape.
No.
So today I'm going to try and make the world's most ergonomic mouse that's fully customised to my hand. But as this monstrosity clearly isn't going to work, I'm going to be using some of this, and a lot of this.
A lot
To
of
build
white
a custom
Play-Doh.
mouse, first I'm going to need
Oh
to know
god,
how
it's
a
gonna
mouse
dry
actually
the
works.
hell out of it.
The inside mechanics all start with an LED at the back that shines a light onto a surface. Then
Yeah,
this
this
image
isn't
sensor takes a ton of readings of the texture on that lit up surface and uses them to figure out where
Dude,
the mouse has moved
I wish
to,
Black-
which is
I
then
wish
all
Call of
fed
Duty
back to
was
your
good
PC
again.
through a cable and moves this little pointy stick, along with any signals that are sent back when you use the clicky buttons at the front. But to make a mouse from scratch, I would need hours of research to learn how to wire circuit boards and how to then program that
And are
to
you
my
gonna do
computer.
that?
So instead of that, I've decided I'm going to repurpose one of these pre-built mouse kits. Because not only do they come with everything I'm going to need, but they were originally designed for having custom-made 3D printed outer shells put on top of them. So this means
that's actually
basically
pretty
all I
cool.
have to do is design a custom-shaped grip in my CAD software and get myself a 3D printer for the job, which luckily I had lying around in a box from Bamboo Lab. Simple.
Okay, I was gonna say you gotta buy yourself a 3D printer. Oh. Oh yeah, dude. Did you what do you guys think of Fantastic Four meeting the Flash? Unleash your creativity, dude. I hope that comic's good.
The problem with trying to make the most comfortable mouse in the world is always going to be accuracy, and using traditional measuring techniques or trial and error is basically impossible, because no matter what I end up designing, my hand will naturally fall into that position when testing it, even though it might not be the most comfortable position for my hand long term. So the only way to
gotta
know
look
sure
for your
that my hand is
own.
at its most natural rested position is to
Dude,
somehow
my
print
hand
a
is too
perfect
big
shape
for
to
my
fit inside
mouse.
this gap. And that's where this stuff comes in, because not only is it
Play-Doh?
extremely satisfying to play with, but it's also the perfect consistency for making a temporary custom mold of something. And as it's so flexible, I can squeeze it into all the important support areas without it altering my grip, which is great until it gets stuck to your desk. After I'd carefully got the mold unstuck, I did have some doubts about the aesthetic, but figured I just had to trust the process until the end. So the next step is to scan this shape into my computer.
Oh, I thought you
As
were-
it doesn't fit in my photocopier and most 3D scanners are insanely expensive, I'm going to try and do it using my iPhone. Because this little black dot on the back is a LiDAR scanner. And whilst I look at what that means, I'm going to make a DIY turntable to hold my mouse on. Which is actually a great example of why having one of these 3D printers is crazy useful. Because this little custom turntable took a few
that's not
minutes to
bad.
model as just a basic circle and a polygon extruded upwards. Then I just put the file into my slicer and sent it across to my printer without even leaving my desk. So after a
that's
few
not
minutes
bad.
and less than $1 of filament, I can attach it to my drill, and with the help of some gaffer tape, I should be able to rotate the mouse 360 degrees and get a full scan of the object.
No, that's too
After deciding
fast.
that manually controlling the drill was a better idea, I started getting my scan. But even though I'd set up everything right, I couldn't get the LiDAR scanner to actually work. And as I had pretty much no experience with 3D scanning, I'm not
That was
completely sure
fast.
why.
What the
Other than
hell?
It seems LiDAR is more designed for quickly scanning larger areas and spaces rather than stationary objects. So I switched over to photo mode, where I basically had to take a sequence of photos all
Oh my
around the
gosh.
object to get as much detail as possible. And the results were incredible. This whole scan was produced purely from my phone camera, which just blows my mind. And now
I
that I
didn't
have
know
my
you could
scan
do that.
completed, I can make a couple of adjustments on my
Oh.
computer, send it to my printer, and hit print. After a couple of hours, I had my first prototype, which was actually a pretty great fit first time, except for these sharp edges and bumps. But after smoothing them out and printing a new version, it was actually really comfortable to hold and move around my desk. So now all I had to do was add some buttons to the front and the electronics to the inside, which, if I'm honest, was a real nightmare. I spent
Well,
hours
yeah.
trying to come up with ways to do this well and think how I could improve the overall look of this thing whilst I was at it. But then I remembered the whole point of this project is to make the world's most comfortable
Yeah,
mouse.
your
not the
comfortable
world's best
mouse.
looking mouse, which means I can't touch this outer shape at all, because if I do, then it would change that super comfortable grip I spent so long scanning in earlier. So in the end, I settled on making two buttons that print separately to avoid getting
Okay.
these layer lines all down them, which click into these hinges underneath. I
Ah,
also hollowed
makes
out
sense,
the
makes
middle
sense.
section so the electronics kit fits nicely inside, but like the rest of the mouse, I'm sacrificing looks for functionality. So it should all
Dude,
work
but if
great,
you're
this logo
comfortable,
at the
you're
front meant I
comfortable.
didn't really
That's
have
all that
much
matters
choice
in
on
the
how
end.
the buttons would work. The mouse wheel is also more sunk in than I'd have liked, but this extra long slot should mean I can easily slide my finger across and get an extended turn on it. So now I was as happy as I could really be, I fired up my printer for one last time.
One more time. Ooh. Dude, I wonder how much 3D printers actually cost. I'm kind of curious now. Whoa.
After the final print was done, all I had to do was assemble all the parts together, which gave me time to reflect on not only this project, but also the new printer by Bamboo Lab. Because even though I've just about got my head around being able to create something on a screen that
you have a Duracell battery?
at home, I still find it crazy how
Okay,
easy
then.
printers like the A1 have made it now. Whether it's experimental projects like this mouse, organisers for your home, or spare parts for broken appliances, the A1
Okay,
has
that's
enough
not bad, that's
tech
not bad.
canvas its coat with it all, and even rival far more expensive machines. All for what is a pretty affordable price, considering in my opinion it's the best all-round consumer level 3D printer currently on the market. And
Okay,
after
then.
tackling a whole load of different prototypes of this project, it
Is it just
finally
that
came
turned
up
out to
with
be an
this,
ad
the
for
world's
3D
most
printer?
comfortable computer mouse. Well, kind of. So the mouse isn't exactly what I had planned when I started this project. In my head I had envisaged something that looked incredible as well as being the perfect custom fit for my hand. But it seems there is a reason why these mice are the way they are, to find the perfect balance between ultimate comfort and aesthetics. So for longer sessions at my desk I'm definitely going to be testing my new mouse out, but I think taking it to a local coffee shop to work might have to wait for version 2.
Oh. Okay, that's wait, 100%. Make the world's most powerful Red Bull. Oh God, no! I don't want to run around. I don't want to run around. Oh yeah, let me look up the game again. Google. Yeah. It's called Pawn. Yeah, Pure 1. Okay, let's see.
Куда мы едем, бро?
It's a demo trailer.
Знаю. Кажется, мы в зазеркалье с тобой.
Dude, just imagine you're doing your own thing right there. You're just going in. You're doing your own stuff. Like you're trying to break into a bank. Whoa, this place is abandoned.
Сваливаем отсюда.
Ой-ой-ой, стой, стой, стой.
Oi. Well, you triggered the alarm system. Then do. He's coming. Shh, quiet, quiet. The lights get turned off. Dude, just imagine that. It's a multiplayer game. Oh. You're getting hunted down by the Batman.
Yeah.
Why haven't they done this type of game yet?
Спасибо, бро, что
Thanks,
спас
bro,
меня.
for saving me.
3 часа ждал тебя.
I waited for you 3 hours. Where's my bag?
Что-то не видно.
I don't see anything.
Ладно, валим отсюда.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Куда идти?
Dude, I
вообще
hope this
надо?
game doesn't turn
Я
out to
не
be like a
знаю, бро, я
Ponzi
ничего не
scheme
вижу
or
вообще.
like a virus.
Я слепой. Что?
Run! She's gonna get me, bro. I'm gonna die now, bro.
Забегаем, забегаем.
That's right, bro. Dude, getting hunted by the Batman, dude. You're getting hunted by the goddamn Batman. Remember, there's a thug and criminals to deal with Gotham City every damn time. Ah, yes. A Batman horror game from the criminal's perspective. Dude, I want this game to do good. Like, I want this game to be real. Oh, let's see. I haven't seen this one. Hello, friends, everyone. It's Mars here. Why do they look like? Oh God. So, what are the advantages? You're a thief. The advantages are that you are friend or sponsor. You have a lifetime rolling on Discord. Okay. You also got a key to the game. Which can be activated after the game's released. Dude, I want to play this Batman game. So, should you have to access the game after its release right away? Alright, we should give us this money. Because we're poor indie developers. Hell yeah, we have no money, bro. Broke developers, I'm hungry. Dude, you're talking shit about it, then Batman shows up.
Crowdfunding, please.
Crowdfunding.
Coffee. Dempsey love coffee. I need food. I need food. Please.
Please.
Thank you so much, guys. Okay, see you later, and thank you so much.
I'm like, that sounded like Discord.
Thank you very much.
That was their
guys.
Discord.
You
I'm like, that sounded like
you
Discord.
best community.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, friends.
Dude, I wanna play. Oh, it's only those two. Oh. Oh.
Чувствую.
Да, нам идти надо.
Чувствую.
Just do it. Just us.
Блять, что это?
Oh fuck, you fucked up.
Чувствую.
Dude, that would scare the shit out of me. You just get Batman. Red Hood. You just get Red Hooded. Imagine getting Red Hooded. Oh gosh.
Там скример был.
Dude, why haven't Warner Brothers done this type of game? The Batman was staring right at you. The Batman was staring right at you. Release a demo, please. December. Dude, imagine getting just like the Batman is literally staring right at you. Oh, the Batman is literally staring right at you. You turn your light off, okay? Then, he's right in front of you. Oh God, the Batman is right in front of you. You won't win. Oh, now I won. Why haven't Warner Brothers made that type of game yet? Why haven't they make? My brain is like, oh, that would be so cool. That would be so cool, my friend. Just think about it. You're like, oh, what's gonna happen here? What's gonna happen here? Oh, nothing bad. Everything's all good. Every good. Yeah, I'd take recommendations, Space Blood. I'd take recommendations. You can tell me what type of video you would watch. Wait, they made an analog horror Goku versus Superman? What the fuck? The fuck is analog horror Goku gonna do? Eat me? I pretend to be a girl in CS2 and got weird. Oh, restoring the most infamous gun in World War II.
Hello there, welcome back to Backup.
Now, I'm into historical videos. Dude. Excuse me. Just like, dude, like this video right here, I just clicked on the World War... Dude, they're gonna try to fix a fucking MP40. But I can watch it.
Welcome back to Backup Ballistics. Guess what? I've got another
Dude,
World War
the fucking
II.
MP40,
it's a German
man.
MP40, one of the most recognizable.
Oh, the MP40.
The
Oh,
magazine you
that's
saw
so
me removing
rusty.
was found separate from the gun, and I just jammed it in to make it more recognizable. This specific example was found together with the American firearms covered in my latest two videos, suggesting they were probably put together either by partisans or by somebody right after the war. Unlike the other three firearms though, this one doesn't show any sign of fire damage, but it seems to have shared the same decay environment with the same greasy canvas residues over it. I dare to say that this is the best preserved,
or actually the least damaged gun of the lot.
Okay, how at least
so I think
damaged?
it's worth trying to take it apart before acting chemically on the rust.
No, don't destroy the MP40.
First of all, I need to unfold the buttstock.
All right, we'll watch it right now. Oh God, dude, I feel bad for the MP40.
Then I want to remove the handguard. It's made out of an early fiber reinforced plastic, and I really don't want to take the risk of soaking it into a liquid that could stain it.
Oh, you hear it cracking. Oh. No. I mean, I know it has to be restored, but... Oh.
What you see here is probably the most complicated recoil spring assembly that also has the firing pin. We'll talk more about it later.
No.
Even the bolt handle is over-engineered and needs to be pulled outwards before it can move backwards.
Dude, imagine doing it and then you break it on accident. You break the pin. Oh.
Why use one screw when you can get away with two? This was common on German guns.
Oh.
A smaller screw was used to prevent the accidental loosening of the main one. Might as well try to unscrew the grips. Original spares for these guns have gotten somewhat rare, so I want to do my best at saving as much as I can.
Dude, exactly.
My restoration efforts are often aimed at preserving
Why do you think a lot of people like German cars?
Similarly, I like reconstructing and preserving my family.
Why do you think a lot of people like
Fanta?
Nah, it's an ad.
My Heritage is the #1 family history service.
I don't want to know about my family. I don't want to know about my family. I want to know about.
If you then decide to continue your subscription, you'll get a 50% discount.
Goddamn
Alright,
MP40.
let's go back to the gun and see if we can finally separate the steel parts from the rest.
Dude, I'm kind of scared that he's gonna break apart or two. Like, I'm really scared he's gonna break apart. Ooh. Ooh.
The bolt and spring assembly are well preserved, so I'll use a more conservative approach on them. All the other bits instead need to go in the chemical bath.
Dude, I wonder if he's actually gonna shoot it. Oh, I hope he shoots it. Oh, I hope he shoots it. Oh, that sounds so satisfying. Are you gonna throw it in there now? Dude, how long do you think he took just to fix up this MP40? Because I feel like he'd probably take him like what, 3 to 4 days? Probably even less. Probably 5 days, 6 days.
After chemistry had done its job, I was finally able to take off the foldable buttstock.
Okay, you work with. Yeah, I feel like also 3 days. Yeah. Dude, but the backstock is also impressive.
Okay, this is what we're left with. I'm reasonably convinced I could simply put it back together now and it should work, but I'd rather do something more to it.
What are you gonna do to it?
I want to get rid of some of the rust pitting, at least where it's most severe.
Okay, do it.
This is not only
do
cosmetic. Very rough surfaces make it much easier for rusting to happen again.
Also, the grip portion is full of holes and it feels awful to hold it in your hands.
Well, no shit, it looks awful to hold it in your hands. Look at all that.
Welding tiny areas on thin material is no easy task with normal welders, so I'm using the micro arc welder by Lampert.
Oh, no.
It's tedious work, but you get no distortion and have practically no heat affected zone.
But dude. Okay, no, that must have taken him longer than 3 days then.
This is me trying not to get my face melted by the UV radiation given off by the arc as I'm welding through the provided microscope while attempting to reverse the damage of 80 years of rusting.
Well, yeah, no shit, that's 80 years of goddamn rust.
The barrel looked particularly bad, so I spent most of the effort there.
That's so bad.
It is made out of medium carbon heat-treated steel, so micropulse welding is really the only option. Any continuous welding would generate a large heat-affected zone, messing with the heat treatment of the barrel.
Dude, with the way they do the MP40. Dude, why am I getting into this? Dude, that's a lot of fucking holes, Jesus. Oh yeah, no, I feel like if he would have shot it, I think like it would have gotten rusty, it would have worked, but I think it would have popped soon.
One side of the magazine well was also particularly bad, so I spent some time on there as well. And this is what we're left with. It's never gonna look new again,
yeah,
but
no,
I've filled the worst areas with steel. This is probably the most surface welding I've ever done on a gun, so it looks like it got missiles now, but that's gonna be sorted soon.
I feel bad for this
I also
MP40.
took the time to weld shut every single hole on the pistol grip portion.
Oh, I feel bad for this MP40, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, imagine all the stories if actual weapons can talk and everything, or armor plates. Like the shit they see, like some of the guns that they see. Some weapons what they see. Oh yeah, no, dude, definitely. Dude, like... Dude, that's what I like about history a lot sometimes. Just like right now, I know in the US, history's repeating itself a lot right now. Dude, all the war
I'm not trying to make it look
everything
new
they could
again.
talk
It's
about.
never gonna look new again.
Yeah, it's never gonna
I've
look
also
new
been
again.
extra careful not to weld or sand over any of the numerous markings found on it.
No, don't. That's what makes the MP40 cool too. Dude, that's too rusty.
This is the barrel before and after the treatment.
Oh.
Now, the observant viewer might have noticed I didn't weld on this nut.
Yeah.
That's because it's made of free-cutting steel, an easily machinable steel grade that is even worse than the disease.
Anyway, at this point,
So
I
you
felt
had to leave it
was
like
time
that.
to blue it. On stuff that was heavily rusted, I've found that rust bluing is a better choice compared to other techniques. First of all, it uniforms the texture of the freshly sanded areas with the original ones, and also allows bluing assembled parts without the risk.
Dude, can
for
I be
chemicals
honest?
to
Would
remain trapped
it
in
be
the small
cool if they
spaces
re-released the
between them.
MP40s?
In this case, for example, I couldn't get the
Oh, yeah,
barrel
sure, I
unscrewed
can make it
without
louder.
serious risk of breaking something, and I really don't want to risk leaving bluing salts
We good?
under this nut.
Ooh. We good or you want more?
I found 3 passes with my favorite mix 24 hours apart give the best results.
Dude, now I want to be a welder. Dude, this is making me want to be a welder. I'm not gonna lie. That looks so
This is what it looks like now. The bolt didn't need rebluing, I just had to get rid of rust on the areas where it was exposed to the elements, and I did that in
Yeah,
the
no,
simplest way
dude, it
possible,
is.
that is brushing with oil.
I could make a fun. I could be like, ah. So that's why women like welders. Look at that. Look at the way he's rubbing it.
To give it a good clean, I want to also remove the extractor and the over-engineered bolt handle.
Okay, makes sense. Dude. See, look at the way he has that wet right now.
Much to it,
Damn.
but I still want to take it apart to show you
It's
how
all
it works.
good and everything.
The firing pin is attached by means of a cross pin that I'm going to tap away gently.
Dude, I'm scared that he's gonna break it. I don't, like, all joking aside, like, I'm scared he's gonna break a piece. I don't know why. Okay.
Take it apart to show you how it works.
I want to hear that pop
The
again.
firing
No
pin is
way that's a
attached by
pop.
means of a cross pin
No way
that
that's a
I'm going
pop.
to tap away gently.
Oh god, I'm sorry. I'm childish. The way he popped. That's a 1940s pop. Oh god, oh god. Ooh.
This gun works as a straight blowback firing from an open bolt, just like most similar designs of the time. That means they could have gone with a simple solution of using a fixed firing pin, just like most other countries did. Instead, the Germans made the firing pin a separate part attached to the spring assembly.
Oh.
Not only that, but look at the unnecessary...
Dude, it has to be in the
complexity of it.
thousands.
This is it.
It has to be in the thousands.
There
though.
are 2 springs involved, encased in a 3-segment telescopic envelope, plus a 2-segment telescopic guide rod. To put things into perspective,
I feel like
most other designs of the time only used 1 spring and 1 guide rod.
150,000?
Some even got away with a
180,000?
larger spring without any guide rod. But this is a German gun, enough said.
Because again, I highly doubt that he uses this to do guns and everything. He might probably have like a warehouse or something. Dude, I want to see it fired.
Now, before I can put it back, we need to take care of the non-metallic parts, that is, the handguard and grips.
Not the
First of all, I want to get rid of the gunk on it.
Ooh.
I tried scrubbing with soapy water first, but it didn't seem to be very effective, suggesting a non-polar solvent might be better suited. So I tried white spirits, same thing as mineral spirits in the US, and that
didn't
worked
work
very
either?
well, dissolving most of the grime.
Okay then. Ooh, look at that grime though. Oh god. How many layers does it have? It must have a lot of layers. What the fuck?
I did the same for the grips, where, however, I noticed some cracking on the backside. Since it seemed to be still pretty solid, and I didn't want to make it any worse, I used the thinnest cyanide.
Yeah, no, I feel like it's starting to stick more than 3 days
into
now.
the cracks.
I'm guessing, dude, what, 2 weeks,
You
2
can
weeks,
even
3
see it
weeks?
make its way to the other side of the grip in one spot.
Once the glue is set, there is one final cosmetic issue to solve. The surface of both the grips and handguard looks washed out.
Yeah,
That is
they
not
do.
because of dirt or something left on the surface, but because
Hold
of
on,
the
I'm getting a
surface
phone call
itself.
right now. Hold on a minute.
Aging caused some tiny roughness to appear on it.
Dude, I feel like it starts to take more than 3 days. Like you
Fusing
said,
light and giving
probably
this
like a week or two.
color look.
I could polish the surface to get rid of the issue, but it's much easier to instead fill the roughness with a thin layer of finish. True oil works perfectly for this.
Dude. Okay, be honest, dude. I'll be kind of sad if he actually broke the
Alright,
pistol
time
grip.
to put everything back and hope it works.
Dude, if it doesn't work, I'm gonna cry. Like, I'm literally gonna cry. Sorry, I'm doing something on the side right now. Not probably. But dude, just that silver finish, if you think about it. Oh, the actual silver finish for it. Oh, you know it's gonna be good. Dude, it's just like you said, it's over-engineered. I wonder if I could ask what they call it, a Volkswagen, if I could order a car from 1942. Or I could buy a 1942 car and tell them, hey, can you guys fix my car? Ooh, ooh.
A sharp blow, however, allows the springs to compress and the buttstock to reach the horizontal position, so the whole thing can be folded all the way to the front.
Better be folded all the way to the front. Dude, oh, I know which one you're talking about. Those ones are good. I say, dude, do you wonder why they stopped making those type of like motorcycles anymore? Oh, I was gonna say, calm down, Dr. Jones. You ain't Indiana Jones Sr. Oh man. Nah, but all joking aside, dude, those World War II bikes look fun though. True, but dude, they're more like a novelty type of thing. But novelty is sometimes fun. Ooh. I was trying for a click sound right there. I'm like, imagine you hear the click, they like click. Oh, dude, that would have sounded so satisfying. Now, I wonder if he's gonna shoot it. You have to shoot the MP40. You have to shoot the MP40. You can't just restore it and not shoot it.
At this point, the gun is in its field strip configuration, meaning we're almost done.
Come on, baby, shoot it. Shoot it real good. Well,
in case you didn't notice, one screw is missing. Luckily, this is a German gun though, so it'll work just as well without it.
No, doesn't it shoot like 9mm? Or what type of millimeter does it shoot? Because or is it I forgot how much. What does Thompson shoot in?
It was about at this point though that I realized something was missing. Remember the magazine?
The magazine.
That's beyond repair. Luckily, I have
Wait,
another
that's beyond
lot of
repair?
guns in storage with a spare magazine. But
Oh,
we
thank
look too new
that's
compared
not
to the gun.
good.
Of course not. All of the stuff I have in storage looks like this.
Okay, they're gonna fix.
A few hours later,
okay.
here it is. Definitely
A few
not
hours
new,
later.
but it matches the rest.
Oh yeah, no, like it should be able to be shooting. Oh, that was satisfying. Oh, I have to do that again. I'm sorry. Oh, that was
For the
satisfying.
magazine, that's... A few hours later, here it is.
Most replayed.
Definitely not new, but it matches the rest.
What? I can see why it's most replayed here. Oh. Ah, he's not gonna shoot it. He's not gonna shoot it. Yo, that's actually pretty good.
All right, the very last thing.
There we
to
go!
do is-
There we go! Yo, yo.
So the gun is loaded, safety off.
Jam?
And all I could get was jams.
I figured out
Yeah,
the
it
issue
does.
was the lips of the magazine were a bit worn out. Who would have thought, right? Luckily, I had my trusty lamp hammer, so I adjusted them with some slightly unorthodox means, effective nonetheless, that were luckily captured by a friend of mine that thought somebody whacking a magazine with a lamp hammer was unusual.
But guess what? It works now.
It works. Dude, that's what makes the MP40 really iconic. Oh, full auto, full auto, full auto, full auto. It jam again? Oh, that's it. Full auto, full auto. I want a full auto. Dude, you can't have an MP40 going full auto. Dude, exactly. Did it get jam again? Oh no.
Before leaving you, I want to give a final thanks to my heritage for
Dude,
sponsoring this.
that looks so...
Sign up for a 14-day free trial at the link.
Dude, that was like... Oh my god.
In 2005, the
Hey,
film Kingdom of
copy.
Heaven was released to the world.
Wait, why would you what the fuck happened to that PS3? Okay, I want to look at that bar next. I forgot I had midgets fighting each other. Dude, that looks so good.
In 2005, the film Kingdom of Heaven was released to the world. The film takes
Wasn't it
place
with
during
Tom
the
Cruise?
major historical conflict between the Christian world and the Islamic world that we today call the Crusades.
The Crusades,
Beginning
baby.
in 1096,
Assassin!
Catholic Europeans embarked on quests to retake the Holy Land and
Yeah.
spread the faith to new areas of the globe. You would think that in a historical drama like this, we would get a fair portrayal of both sides, with the nuances of the conflict being shown. We don't. The film portrays the Christian Crusaders as bloodthirsty barbarians, while their Islamic opponents are shown as intelligent and peaceful.
What?
Now, it should be said that Ridley Scott, the director
Oh,
of the film,
Ridley Scott?
is an atheist, so we can see why he deliberately decided to portray things this way. But regardless of Scott's motivation, the portrayal of the Crusades in Kingdom of Heaven reflects how they've been understood by a majority of Westerners for decades. Documentaries like the History Channel's Mankind, The Story of Us single out the Crusades as a uniquely evil chapter of human history.
Wait, the Crusades?
All the wars fought over religion.
But wait, how are the Crusades bad?
It is one of the most shameful undertakings ever embarked upon by our species.
In all of these cases, the same narrative is presented. One day, crazy Christians decided to attack the peaceful and enlightened Islamic world just because they could. The events are held as a staple of why we need separation of church and state, and why Catholicism should have no place in government. We're led to believe that if Christians have power
wasn't
again,
the
they'll
crusade
start
by something
unnecessary
else?
wars of religion, just like the Crusades. But in reality, there are few events in history more
Yeah.
misunderstood than the Crusades. This is why I'm making this video. The popular understanding of the Crusades is dead wrong. And
Yeah,
I'm
because from
here
what I
to
remember,
explain
weren't the
why.
Crusades going around?
In this video,
Go-
you'll be
going
finding
and actually
out why
spreading
the Crusades
Christianity?
were not only morally justified, but were actually a historic achievement. Buckle up, because there's
Like
a lot
from what
to
I
cover.
remember, again, I'm going off brain
Let's
right
travel
now.
back in time to 600 AD, roughly 500 years before the First Crusade.
Okay.
This is a map of the Christian world at that time.
Yeah.
All the highlighted areas show where Christianity had spread and become the majority religion. Wait a minute, is that the Middle East and North Africa? Yes, it is.
Ah.
These two areas used to be Christian. People today think of these as Muslim lands, but that was not always the case. It all began when Christianity spread far and wide after being legalized by Emperor Constantine the Great with the Edict of Milan. This led to the
Dude, I wanna play the
Christianization of both
Constantine
the
video
Western
game.
and Eastern Roman Empire. Even as the western part of the empire fell to barbarians, Christianity remained, and most of the barbarians also converted. So if that happened in Europe, what happened in the Middle East and North Africa? In the mid-600s, Arab warlords sprang out of the Arabian Peninsula and began conquering everything in their path. They brought with them their own religion, Islam, and unlike European barbarians, they did not convert to Christianity. The Middle East at the time was dominated by two superpowers, the Christian Eastern Roman Empire, or the Byzantine Empire, and the Zoroastrian Sassanid Empire. Unfortunately for them both, they had just fought each other in a gigantic war lasting 25 years and had drained themselves of key resources.
Yeah, it is 25
because
years.
of this, neither was prepared for the invasions that hit them. The Byzantines lost all of Africa and the Levant, while the Sassanid Empire collapsed completely. The most important loss for the Christian world, though, was the loss of the Holy Land.
Jerusalem?
By 900 AD, Islam had expanded, by conquest, all the way to France and southern Italy. Now, I'm not going to moralize about this. Conquest and wars of expansion have been common all through history, and Islam followed in that same mold. However, Islam did take things a step further with its concept of jihad, or holy war. Muhammad was a conqueror who took slaves, and Islam has sought to emulate his example ever since. As a side note, this is also why slavery has always been common in the Islamic world and continues to be practiced there to this very day. But regardless of the morality of the Islamic conquests, they were, nonetheless, invaders who invaded the Christian world.
Yeah, that's invading the Holy Lands.
Were second-class citizens, and many were taken as slaves. Christian inhabitants had to pay an enormous tax called the dhimmi tax, and their churches were often shut down. Because of Islamic policies, over the centuries, Christianity in the Middle East and North Africa shrunk from a large majority to a tiny minority.
Wait,
But
so
it
Christianity
actually
almost went
gets even worse.
extinct. How Islam escalation forced Christians
During the days of the Roman Empire, the Mediterranean Sea was a breadbasket of commerce and trade. The Romans had successfully stamped out piracy and created some of the safest waterways in the entire world. Islamic piracy brought all of this to an end. From bases in North Africa and the Middle East, they turned the Mediterranean into an unsafe hellhole. This crashed the European economy and made Europe a miserable place for commerce for almost 400 years.
That's not a
Islam's
good thing.
so-called Golden Age came at Europe and Christianity's expense. This is the true reason that many consider the years 600 AD to 1000
Dark
AD
Ages.
a dark age for Europe. It was literally cut off from the entire world and constantly under attack. It was in this hellish environment that Christendom finally started to have enough. The first rumblings
started
for
pushing
a
back and
crusade
everything.
came in 846 when an Arabic expedition to Sicily sailed up the Tiber River and sacked St. Peter's in Rome. A synod in France called for Christian sovereigns to rally against the enemies of Christ, and the Pope, Leo IV, offered a heavenly reward to those who died fighting the Muslims. But it was around 1000 AD when things really escalated on multiple fronts.
How
In
badly?
the west, the Islamic Caliphate of Cordoba in Iberia began expanding north. It conquered, burned, and enslaved its way through multiple Christian cities, including Barcelona and Leon. It was this expansion campaign that finally
Shit.
provoked the Christian kingdoms to launch the Reconquista to
The
retake Iberia
Reconquistadors,
from
yeah.
Islam. But if things looked rough in Western Christendom, they were even worse in the East. In the late 900s, a Central Asian Muslim group called the Seljuk Turks began migrating into Anatolia. In 1064, they completely conquered Armenia and sacked its capital, Ani. The city never recovered from this brutality and remains a ruin to this very day. Almost
That's
all
not
of the
good.
Armenian population had to migrate southeast to Cilicia, creating an entire new kingdom called Cilician Armenia. In other words, Islam had made the Armenian homeland unlivable. The Turks then turned their expansion into the Byzantine Empire. They began invading western Anatolia in droves. The Byzantines tried to launch counterattacks, but were ultimately defeated at the Battle of
the
Manzikert. After this defeat, Turks began mass migrating into Anatolia, completely altering its demographics. Another region of the Christian world had just become Islamic by force. Here's how historian John J. O'Neill describes the circumstances. These, then, are the major political events which prefigured the First Crusade. Within a span of 35 years, the Turks had seized control of Christian territories larger than the entire region of France, and now they were a real threat to Europe. Now, by this point, the Byzantine Empire realized it was incapable of stopping the Islamic hordes by itself. Emperor Alexius Comnenus made a desperate appeal to the Pope and Western Christendom for aid. This was a major deal, because Eastern and Western Christendom had been in schism for almost 50 years by this point. The Catholic Pope and the Orthodox Patriarchs did not get along, to put it lightly.
Yeah, but they had to join forces.
But the issue had become that serious that they were now willing to cooperate. What made matters even more urgent was that Turks had begun persecuting Christian pilgrims in the Holy Land. Priests like Peter the Hermit, who would become one of the greatest advocates of the Crusades, witnessed this firsthand. This is the geopolitical environment
The destruction
that led
of
to the
classical
First Crusade being
civilization.
called. Now, does it seem unreasonable when you get all this other context? This is what Catholic Europeans knew about Islam on the eve of the First Crusade.
Okay, well, what they
Muslims
know?
were enemies of Christ.
Okay.
They waged wars against non-combatants and enslaved women and children.
That is-
and they had conquered all of Iberia, Anatolia, and threatened France and Italy.
Dude, what
It
the
was important that
fuck?
this all happened at the turn of the first millennia. By this time, the elites of Europe were finally starting to become much wealthier and better educated. They were developing a much stronger grasp of history and world affairs. Europe was safer and more interconnected than any time since the Roman Empire. They were beginning to truly understand just how much damage Islam had done to the Christian world, and how much of a civilizational threat it still represented. All the pieces were now in place for the Crusades to be launched. In 1095, the moment had arrived. Pope Urban II called for the First Crusade to retake the Holy Land and drive back Islam. It would be the first of many. An excerpt from Urban's Crusade speech reads, "Your brethren who live in the East are in urgent need of your help, and you must hasten to give them the aid which has been promised them. The heathens have killed many, and they have destroyed churches and devastated the Greek Empire. If you permit them to continue with impunity, the faithful of God
see why a lot
will
of
be
people
much more
hate
widely
Muslims.
attacked by them. On this account, I, or rather the
Oh, I mean,
Lord,
Islam,
beseech you as
basically.
Christ's heralds to publish this everywhere, and to persuade all people of whatever rank to carry aid promptly to those Christians. Let therefore hatred depart from among you. Let your quarrels end. Let wars cease. And let all dissensions and controversies slumber." It's important to point out how Pope Urban's speech emphasized not only the defense of Christendom, but also the end of internal wars between Christian kingdoms. The Pope envisioned an international brotherhood
Yeah,
of
so they're saying,
Catholics
like, let's
who
join
fought
together,
not
let's
each
join
other,
forces.
but their external threats. In any case, the call for crusade was extremely well received. The
Well,
news
yeah,
spread
no
through
shit,
all of
it's been
Europe
well
like
received.
wildfire. Tens of thousands of faithful Catholics all across Europe answered the Pope's call. Lowly peasants,
Yeah,
ambitious
dude.
knights, even kings. French, English, Flemish, German, people from all walks of life and all nationalities were inspired to fight for Christendom. It's not really appreciated how much of an accomplishment that this alone was. It's really something entirely unique in human history.
Dude, now I wanna
The
play
Catholic
Assassin's
Church
Creed
had
Brotherhood
created
now,
a multinational network that united Europeans of all stripes and ethnicities under a common faith with common goals. So many different
equal.
Europeans being united by one religion and engaging in a civilization-wide struggle had not happened before and has not
Yeah.
happened since. Catholicism achieved what hundreds of other religions and ideologies could not. And perhaps this is why our modern secular system demonizes the Crusades.
Why?
Now, did
But
every
wouldn't-
crusade always go the best it could have gone? No, of course
No,
not.
like, that's what
Some
happens with
crusades
wars,
were
too.
huge successes, like the Reconquista, while others were dismal failures, like the Fourth Crusade.
Fourth Crusade.
But even the failures are understandable in context. Crusaders were going halfway across the world to fight unfamiliar enemies on
Yeah,
their
like
own
unfamiliar
home turf.
territory.
The logistics
Yeah.
of the Crusades alone were a monumental undertaking. And despite all these challenges, the Christian forces still often came out on top. The
What?
First Crusade could really only be qualified as a roaring success. Crusaders
Dude.
defeated almost every Muslim army they encountered and captured Jerusalem. For the first
That
time
tells
in
you
hundreds of
everything.
years, the Holy Land was back under Christian control. The First Crusade also established Crusader states that would remain in the Middle East for another
Oh, my
century.
internet died? No,
One
no.
crusade I personally...
Oh no, 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 no. That's what I get. Okay, dude, that's what I get for talking. Dude, that's what I get for learning about history. No. Am I good now? Ah. Oh. No! I need to go back to talking about furries. Dude, if I go back to talking about furs, maybe everything should be good. I'm a furry. Don't you know, Twitch? I'm a furry. Everybody should love me. I'm not talking bad, Twitch. Oh, I'm disconnected again. No. Oh. Am I good now? Am I good? Twitch! Dude, probably after this video, might have to end the stream. Twitch just hates me. Dude, Twitch hates me with such a passion. Dude, the internet was fine. The internet was good. We were doing great. Then all of a sudden, let's watch some Christianity stuff. Then, nah, you're talking about Christianity now. Back now? Yeah. Dude, that's because I paused the video, don't you know? If I press play, it's gonna kill me. Watch. Then Twitch is gonna come in like, you've been hit with the terms and services. That's what you get for talking about Christianity.
was the Sixth Crusade.
The Sixth
Jerusalem
Crusade.
had fallen back into Muslim hands, but they had started to fight each other in a civil war. Emperor Frederick II of the Holy Roman Empire negotiated a peaceful transfer of Jerusalem back into Christian rule.
Okay.
Jerusalem was retaken without a single drop of blood being spilled. A decisive diplomatic
That's a good
victory,
thing.
even if the Muslims would eventually take it back. As you can tell, during this time period, it was hard for just about anybody to hold on to Jerusalem for long. In the end, the Crusades secured Christendom's
Oh, dude, I paused the video and I'm back. I paused the video and I'm back. I just paused the video and I'm back. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. I think I'm...
western flank and bought its eastern flank another 300
Probably.
years. It wasn't until the
Probably.
emergence of the Ottoman Empire in the 1300s
Maybe I should do that.
Islam once again threatened Europe. But even
Fuck,
when that
dry
happened,
throat.
Crusaders once again went out to stop them. The Crusade of Nicopolis and the Crusade of Varna are two big examples of this. While they didn't succeed in stopping the Ottomans, they did show that Christendom was still capable of uniting to fight common threats in the name of God.
Yeah.
And in the end, 300 years later in the 1600s, Ottoman power would be broken by what was
Yeah.
basically a crusade. The Christian Holy League of Austria, Poland,
The
Venice,
Holy
and
Roman
Russia
Empire.
united to defeat the Ottomans and drive them back from Europe.
Well, that's a good
Despite
thing,
all
isn't
of
it?
this, some people say the Crusades failed. But did
They
they?
did- I don't think
Europe
they
was
did.
Christian when the Crusades were launched, and it's still
Yeah.
majority Christian today, 1,000 years later.
Yeah.
Although it is secularizing due to modernist ideologies.
Ah.
Ironically, it's only after the Pope lost his power to call crusades that Christianity started to decline in Europe. But when
That
we
is
look
true.
back at these events,
If you think
history
about it,
shows it's
that's
not a
kinda true.
shameful chapter of Catholic history, but the total opposite. The Christian world defended itself and spread the faith abroad after hundreds and hundreds of years of abuse. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why the Crusades were awesome indeed.
Crusades
This has been
are
Pax,
awesome.
and thank you so
Cru-
much for watching.
Crusades are
If you'd
awesome.
like to see more videos, please consider supporting the channel. Also, leave a comment letting me know.
Dude, I mean, Actually, if you think about it, ever since like over here in the U.S. when they stopped doing a lot of Christianity, that sort of stuff, like the world has been going like more and more crazy in the States. Because remember, the U.S. was more like Christianity and all that. Yeah, France, Germany, and England getting along. Yeah, shit got real. Yeah, no, shit does get real. Dude, I think I'm gonna have to end the stream. Dude, I think it was a mistake separating the church and the state. I think it kind of was. Oh no. World's strongest dwarf brutalizes opponent. Oh no. Oh no, what the fuck happened to the PS3? This video has a giveaway. What the fuck happened to that PS3? Oh, what happened to that PS3? What the fuck? I know the PS3 is going to be 20 years old, but what the fuck? Dude, my PS3 isn't like that. Dude, you have definitely. Dude, you could still see the fucking code right there, like the barcode and everything. It took 2 months to produce. What the fuck? It took him 2 months. Fuck. 2 goddamn months, dude. I have to go now. I'll probably see tomorrow. Dude, I think that's your new Galaxy Note 7 right there. Oh god. Either way, dude, I'll be back. I have to leave. I'll be back real quick. Fuck. Fuck. I gotta go outside and get. I ordered some food. El congelador. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I'm back. Oh, fuck, I have to... Oh, God, I ordered food, and I didn't think I was gonna get here fast. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, yeah, dude, I'll be back here tomorrow. I hope, dude. I need to do shit tomorrow. Fuck. But anyway, alright, Beast Blood. I'll see you around. I'll see you tomorrow. No! No! Dude, how bad is he playing Dude, how bad is he playing BO7? He can't be playing that bad. No. Dude, No, no, don't make me sit down and watch him. No. Oh. Dude, oh fuck. Oh fuck. You can't be this bad. Oh god, DSP can't be this bad. Oh, wait, is he playing the campaign?
Right now I'm sucking.
Oh god. All right, let's go back 20. I got flashbanged.
Couldn't see anything, but I think I took the objective.
Hold on, let me put my earbuds on. Using the vector?
Oh my god.
How are you that? What?
Pretty messy. Again, I can only use hipfire kills till I finish this challenge, so that's why I'm not very effective.
Oh, hipfire kills, hipfire kills. Oh, that's an excuse. That's an excuse.
Huh? I walked right by them. They were invisible. You tell me.
He was invisible. He was invisible. He was invisible, just sitting at the goddamn corner. How are you so?
I still can't fire. I'm trying.
He still can't fire. Oh my god. Dude, I'm not playing Black Ops 7, but I swear, if I buy Black Ops 7, I know I could kick his ass any day of the week. I know I can kick his ass any day of the week.
Oh, they were in the house and at the bottom of the staircase. I had zero chance.
He had zero chance. Oh no. Dude, how is he so bad? No, dude, you're making me stay. No, you're making me stay. I have to go, Beast Blood. How is he so bad? How is he so bad? I want to see the leaderboard. I want to see his
That's about
leaderboard.
it. What's this one? Did I play this one?
Dude.
This like a saloon or something.
I believe that. Well, dude, I see Run Raw Phil right now. Dude, I believe that. He is so
Liquor store.
bad. Oh. Wait, how many have people actually donated to him still? He only has one donate. Wow. Monkey Commander. Send top super chat. Oh god. Top super chat is Monkey
That was
Commander.
not. I didn't hit him. You see that? I didn't hit him,
$6.58.
But they gave it to me. There's something up with this game right now. I totally. Didn't
I believe
expect
that. I believe that, dude. Dude, I believe that. Oh, let me do my best DSP.
I bet it's the connections.
Beast Boy, I need my money. You gotta give me money if you want me to play other games.
I don't know
You
this
need
map
to
at
give me
all.
my
I know
money,
nothing about this
goddammit.
map, so.
If you're not gonna make me play, if you want me to play Black Ops 7 again, you gotta at least let me hit $200. You gotta let me hit $200 just for this stream, and then the next stream, you gotta give me another 200 bucks. If you don't give me 200 bucks, I'm gonna wage quit Black Ops 7. You're not gonna get me to play Black Ops 7 again. Oh god damn it. You gotta give me the money, man. You gotta give me the money. Snort, snort. Remember, he snorts a lot too. Oh fuck. Wait, dude, you're making me stay again. Son of a bitch. Nah, dude. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Beast Blood. Before he comes after me like... Alright, let's watch the current match. Let's watch this current match and then I'll go. With his big nose. Just look.
Now that was nice. That was fucking good.
Be locked down.
Oh god, his face.
Yes. I had a
Wow.
nice double kill, and then I couldn't do shit after.
Wow, DSP, you couldn't do anything after. That's what she said. Dude, you even see when I play multiplayer games, I'm still talking. Or if I do something stupid and I need to concentrate, I'm like, okay, I gotta concentrate now.
Wow.
How are you so bad? Oh god, how are you so bad? Also, what's that noise in his background?
What the fuck? They're always spraying. I don't get a chance to do anything, man.
Yo, yeah, they were spraying, man. You gotta spray and pray.
I was gonna get that kill.
Oh, I was gonna get that kill. How are you not gonna? Oh god. How are you so bad?
I don't know. I don't know the map at all. The map seems very, very weird. With the fact that you
I don't think he's heard of anything. The only thing he's heard of is just money. The money is always right. Oh. Dude, how are you so... God damn it, Phil. Dude, I would probably just be running and gunning right now. I'll probably be assaulting right now. But if snort.
I missed.
I missed.
I missed.
Snort, snort.
I definitely have to improve.
Oh, he has to improve sniping, even though he's a professional gamer. He said he's a professional gamer. He's a professional Street Fighter player. He has this. He's been in MLG.
Hey, did it work? Did nothing? It was dead on his body. Why didn't it do any damage?
Snort, snort. Huh, huh.
Enemy UAV detected.
Ooh, your enemy UAV has never been detected. Dude, I don't really care. How are you this bad in domination? What the fuck?
We get 2. 3. I don't even know how I had that.
Well, that's good. Dude, you're the top player. You're a top player.
No good reason.
Why are you camping? Oh my god, Phil.
Wow, I suck.
Oh my god, Phil. True. No, he said that because he won a Street Fighter 2 tournament where none of the US top players won. That's a sad thing. And he'll never let that go. He'll never let that go.
I guess he was already dead. What's up, King Michael? Yeah, I'm doing awful.
We're like, fuck. How did you not see him?
It didn't show anything there on that guy whatsoever. It didn't even show a name. So how are you
It
supposed
didn't
to
show
know
a
the guy was an
name.
enemy?
Oh,
It
he's
didn't even show
dude.
his fucking name.
Oh my god, oh, the complaining. That's when you go and shoot and see the blue. And if he has ghost on, oh my god, oh my god. How are you that bad? How are you that bad? Oh, you stuck him.
Hostile UAV established above.
He's like, Yeah, he does. Yeah, dude. Dude, he's the one that made... Remember the God of War 2018, I think, dude?
Dude, are you kidding?
Dude, the God of War 2018, he's the one that...
100 bullets hit me from 5 directions. What in the fuck?
Oh, what the fuck? Dude, I get hit with packet burst.
Securing zone A.
Dude.
Locking down Bravo.
Exactly, dude. That's why games hold your hand
How
now.
much you want to bet this connection is awful? How do I turn on
God.
the ping? Anyone know how to turn the ping on screen?
He doesn't know how to...
How much you want to fucking bet the ping is terrible on this match? I have no clue how to find it. Does anyone know where it would be?
God damn it, Phil.
Bravo lost.
God damn you, Phil.
Under network, maybe?
God damn you, Phil.
Hostile UAV established.
Why are you doing this now? Why are you...
I don't know. I would like to see it.
Dude, I'm at a 3060 and I go positive!
It's an interface?
Dude, I'm at a 3060 and I go positive. Yeah, dude, it's very entertaining. He's like, let me look. Let me look.
Is it? This is stupid. I don't see it anywhere.
Well, yeah, dude. You know I love menus. Dude, that's the whole point of menus, man.
I'm sure it's here somewhere. It's you know.
Dude.
Well, when someone can tell me later how to do it, I want to have that.
He wants his hands to be held. You gotta tell him that. You gotta hold his hand.
Things are reacting.
Things are reacting. Dude, he's...
Bravo zone secure.
Be taken. Dude, I need to... I'm not buying Black Ops 7.
Grim approving skewer target. I need eyes overhead.
Oh, dude, you know how he is. Dude, that's how he is with Street Fighter 6 with his latency excuse.
I don't know it at all. How am I gonna be effective as a
Besides,
sniper when I don't know which way to
with
look,
me,
which way they're coming from?
dude, I get hit with shit on a packet burst. When I'm doing good, I get hit with packet burst, and when I'm not doing good, I get no packet burst. I hate that. How are you? Come on, shoot. Shoot. How long is this match? Dude, this feels like a long match.
Immediately kill from the side. Nothing I can do.
Oh, I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that, Beast Blood.
I totally would know that.
Oh God. He's already crying. Dude, he's like, packet loss. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Dude, how are you so... Oh, okay, the match is almost over at least. We're 191, 189, 190, 191. Yep. That sounds like Chris Redfield. Exactly. Well, he has perfect vision. He has 20/20 vision. Just like me, I have 20/20 vision. I have to lean into that right here.
Wow, this guy is absolutely dog shit.
Coming from the guy that switches to a pistol quickly. He's... there you see?
Again, worst match ever.
Bottom of the leaderboard too.
15. Yeah, it was all over. It said
Bottom of the leaderboard.
19, 22, 23, 26, 14, 13. It's all over the place.
Why am I toxic? True. True, dude. Dude, I know.
DSP is the GOAT. Just sent 500 kicks, and you hear how bad the campaign is this year. The story is awful.
Dude,
no checkpoints.
dude.
You can't even pause the game.
How much you wanna bet that's himself
the worst one ever made.
That has to be an ultra cam. That has to be an ultra cam doing it on his phone.
So I'm not too disappointed in that. But so no big deal.
Oh, I know, dude, he's gonna rage quit. He's gonna rage quit this game.
Thank you,
Watch.
DSP is the GOAT for 500 kicks. I appreciate that.
Dude, either way, Beast Blood.
We got counter UAV now.
Oh yeah, no, dude, I believe it. He got caught. He got caught with those Hogans too. By the way, either way, Beast Blood, not the DSP. I'll see you here tomorrow, dude. God, that, dude, even I don't do that bad at the bottom of the leaderboard. Fuck.
Overkill. Equip any non-melee weapon in primary and secondary
Anyway, dude,
slot.
I'll see you here tomorrow, dude.